that morning and sent them back. There was no follow-up. So, I mean, you're not back yet, but Frank is nearly returned. He's almost back into... Because he had to come back to be able to talk to you and come back within range.
Got it.
So he's kind of within range from this discussion, but he's not yet here. So at this point, you can tell Frank what you want to do. Otherwise, he's going to keep coming back to shore and be like, "What's going on?" So that's just keep that in mind. The same with Polly,
Panthers and stuff,
and the Panthers and everything else. So they're kind of hanging on the border of that town at this point.
It's just what is he seeing, and then if there aren't any frost giants, like i.e. Harshnag, just popping the fuck up, go back around.
Yeah, it's okay. So you guys already know. And where do you want him to go?
A crescent around from the top back to the south. I think.
Drop.
Pop, lock, and drop it. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
We're live, by the way. Just want to let everybody know.
Hey, we're live.
Woo.
Sorry about the delay.
No worries. So we actually just got started 5 minutes ago. We were just hanging out BS, and I just gave the recap and then where we're at. So if you guys are okay with it, you guys want me to go through that spiel again real quick?
I mean,
I'm good with it.
We got our shit rocked and ran. What else do we need to,
Yeah.
Yeah, let me give you the quick 30-second summary then from after what happened last time. Anyone that wants to can watch and catch up. But for Amrook's sake and for anyone else's and for the record's sake, so what we picked up essentially, I'm buffering the 10 minutes of the Call of Lightning's going on. Everybody else made their way on shore, so Grizz, Siddle, Reed, Althea continued moving over. It took them about 5 to 7 minutes to do so. They kind of came out most of the way through. Amrook and Warwick began making their way to shore after the killing of the Winter Wolf, and they're about halfway there as they were doing so, a little bit further behind. This frost giant got pulled into the boat. This one to the north continued to get hit with a ballista and is pretty weak. However, he was firing some rocks at a far disadvantage and managed to take out the ballista after several missing attempts. But he is struggling at this point, and this one is just staring you guys down on shore, assessing the situation. The ship, the Lightning has continued to come in, and has beat up the ship pretty badly. You're seeing shards of it around. You're seeing some ambering effect where it seems to be the heat has started to take over and spread its way out along the hull and then sharded has created a lot of shards of wood pop off. The ballista's done some damage to the sail and the sides. The ship is in pretty bad shape. Still afloat in there. You've also seen some black smoke coming up from the center that seems to be from underneath the ship, approximately where Siddle hit it. That seems to be starting to catch there. So a lot going on with the ship. And that's where we were just touching base with during those last 2 minutes between the group arriving on shore and the Call of Lightning still coming down if those 4 people were doing anything. And so that was Griswold, Siddle, Reed, Althea. Anything you guys are doing?
Should we still go in turn order?
I'm kind of giving you some flexibility here of during these 2 minutes, what's your intention? So we're almost outside of initiative at the moment. While we're continuing things to help wrap it up. So I'm not doing what essentially amounts to 20 rounds of battle.
How far from the ballista am I?
From the ballista up top?
Yeah, the one that's been firing on the ship.
So it was I'm gonna temporarily move you over to the map of town, just so you guys can take a look. That should come on. Yep. The ballista was up top here, and you guys are on shore right here.
Oh, so that is some distance.
Yeah, it's a good ways. So you're figuring just to get up, it's about 600 feet there, 800 feet. 800 feet to travel with some vertical climb as well, since it's up on a cliffside.
Okay, so that's not somewhere I could get in the number of turns we have.
Let's see. 2 minutes, so 60, you have 10 turns, 20 turns per. You can move, 60 feet per turn?
30 feet per turn.
30 feet per turn? Plus your bonus action, though, right?
Oh, if I double move. Yeah. Okay, good point.
Yeah, so 60 feet. So yeah, you would be able to get up there just slightly in advance of it.
Oh wait, never mind. I was gonna cast Mage Armor on the ballista, but it's got to be a creature. Never mind.
Got it. I thought you had a mending or something you were gonna pull.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you'd be able to get there under the 2 minute mark if you bolted in the sprint.
Yeah, but it would be I wouldn't be able to do anything when I got there. So
Stand in front of it.
yeah, those rocks
so,
hurt, and I am squishy.
Let me pull that back here. Good deal. And so, anything else? Reed, you mentioned Reed, Althea. Anything you guys want to do during these 2 minute period before we break out? I'm going to pick up officially once Adrin's call of lightning calms down, the storm dissipates. But you guys have a couple minute advantage here.
Reed is going to burrow 15 feet down.
I was fucking waiting for it.
In the event, I imagine this is just like a small hut.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a little hut for managing the ships within the harbor.
I'm gonna go on the back side of it.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna wander back there too.
Essentially, treat me 180 degrees from like the front of it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hide back there with Reed.
I agree.
I'm gonna tell them to yell down the hole when you need me. If I don't hear a yell, I'm digging into land.
I'm gonna pee down the hole.
You're not gonna feel much, but
so Reed, you smell some asparagus, and it gets a little damp on the way back up whenever you decide to come.
that's fine.
Althea, anything you're doing during this time as well?
I'm just trying to find some cover to hide behind.
All right. Well, you got a big hut there. That would be the most likely.
That's where I'm at right now.
Got it.
What's in the hut?
Will you allow me to follow suit while I'm talking to Frank, or am I stuck in?
Yeah, you can follow suit with them as well.
All right, I'm chatting with Frank and being like, let's get in position and see what's going on.
Okay, so you guys are getting your asses hiding in this tiny wooden hut while shit's going down. Good. You continue to hear the lightning striking out from behind then. Warwick and Amrook, you continue making your way to shore. You kind of hear a light, mild booming off in the distance, but can't tell much about the direction or what the hell's going on as you make your way to shore. Adrin, you see the effects that this is having, continuing to bust the ship, and then not quite what you'd hoped. Not as easy, but having a pretty significant impact considering. And what's more surprising to you is as you pop up momentarily to look at this, you see this hull which you've been hitting just over and over and over again and splintering is now a few feet deep based on these splinters, and yet still looks solid. So you can only imagine that this hull is 4 to 5 feet thick from what you've been able to gather. And all this chaos goes down. You guys are licking your wounds, hiding behind the hut. Suddenly all becomes quiet. The lightning stops. The storm clouds slowly dissipate, and all becomes calm on the beach. And it's now 1 o'clock in the afternoon or so. What is a bright, sunny day that, if you had not just gone through hell, would actually seem like a pretty nice one. And all is quiet. What do you want to do? You guys are out of initiative. No one is attacking at the moment. You see the frost giants kind of licking their wounds and the winter wolves on the boat, keeping an eye out. A few of them are watching you. One of them is now going to run down the underneath and disappear.
Does anyone have Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. I was going to say he disappears underneath what appears to be in some level of panic.
I was going to say, does anyone have thaumaturgy or anything like that where we could evacuate the town, make an announcement?
No. That's so that's what Griswold's gonna. You see Griswold look
no,
around,
I know.
and he's gonna touch his chest, light up a little bit. He's gonna cast Lay on Hands on himself for 30 points, save a little bit for other sticky situations. And Griswold's gonna look up and say, "We have to evacuate the town. this is gonna get bad real quick, and Griswold's just gonna. I'm assuming that I'd have to go up and around. There's a little thingy here. I just can't remember.
Yeah, so the docks can wrap around. So I guess if you're, where are you heading to?
Where I saw Umrag last, and as I'm going through, I'm gonna say, take cover or evacuate. Frost giants are coming in.
Okay, so
Do
you're
we
having them
know
do
that
that.
they're coming in? I thought they were not coming in at this point.
They're just staring at you at this point.
We don't know
or
yet.
kind of hanging around the ship.
We don't know, but Griswold's thought is, if they come in, innocent people are gonna die because we just. What, Garrett? Did you just say we not kicked a hornet's nest, but set it on fire?
Did I say that? I don't think I said that.
Oh yeah, no, Garrett didn't say that. Yeah, maybe he did. I don't know.
So we're
yeah,
gonna
you guys
let them evacuate into the ones that are in the.
I
fort?
don't know yet. I don't know.
Listen,
Take cover.
I am going to
cover.
take credit for this. Is the one thing that actually showed up on Echo Chamber. I'm going to take credit for the note that you guys blew your proverbial spell load after 4 months of buildup. That one is all me.
Then I will
sure.
tell people
I gave you
to
credit.
take cover. As I'm kind of bolting to find Umrag. Take cover.
Okay, so you're heading that way. So while you're doing that, Amrook and Warwick, you guys will pop up on shore. Real quick, Adrian, what are you doing as the reef shark?
I am making my way back toward shore.
Okay. So you're making your way back towards shore. Grizz, you're taking off. You guys, Warwick and Amrook, you guys pull yourself up on the dock, wet, little beaten, little tired after that swim. Reed is still in a nice little cozy nook down below in his 15-foot burrow. What are the rest of you doing as Griswold takes off?
Siddle said he wanted to evacuate people, but I'm just going to make an assumption that he's going to join along, and just since we're now saying take cover, just to tell people to take cover.
All right. So you guys are warning the town to take cover then, going around spreading the word. So I'm going to break off of this official battle map here and go to the bigger town. So you guys have that to work off of. Get a little feel for what's going on.
You know, after I look at the size of the ship, and then I look at the size of the town, I see the flaw in our
Yeah, it wasn't a good one.
Did you say that as Adrian or Eric? Wait a sec.
Yes.
As Eric.
That was carrying frost giants. It's a big ship, big one. Yeah.
But listen, I'm gonna take one step out here since I didn't get to join Echo Chamber this week, and just say that 4 months ago I was listening, catching up on all the episodes, and the last episode you guys were just talking about how proud of yourselves you were that you showed restraint upon coming into town and didn't go after the ship, which would have been a foolish move. And you guys were, this is the best move that the Phandalin Phive may have made in a long time, and showed your growth. 4 months later, pass forward, aka one evening of sleep, you guys are like, let's fucking do it.
Yeah. Just like, nah.
So,
yeah.
all right. So you start to make your way. Now you're on this little island. Remember that. So you kind of got to cross over, tear through it, make your way back into the mainland of the town. You see the town is in complete, utter panic. They are terrified. They are already hiding and keeping their kids indoors. They are watching on with astonishment and terror as this group that they've heard so much about, the group that's putting this legend behind them, has decided to go out, face them head on, and got their shit rocked, and are now running like drowned rats, fleeing. With though the ship is on smoking and it has been beaten up, they are not inspired by any level of confidence at this particular point. So the town is already in terror. You hear women running across town and screaming, looking for their kids, pulling them in, shutting doors, slamming them, bolting things up. And the town is already in chaos, shutting things down. The soldiers who are not up on the ballista who are not also posting guard around the town are also looking a bit concerned. They're trying their best to maintain a stoic look, but you can see terror in their eyes. You see young men that have joined up as conscripts that were proud to represent the town, that now look to you and had your strength and are now afraid. No one quite mobilizing, but they're all on alert at this point as you guys are tearing out of the water.
Griswold, as he's going through town and he sees these people, he's gonna go up and say to the women, you know, and everything. Anyone that does not look, I'll step back. Anyone that does not look like they are carrying weapons to take cover. Anyone that has weapons, I'm gonna say, take arms. We're going to kick their asses, and I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to, in my charismatic gesture that's Griswold, that goofy son of a bitch. I'm gonna try to inspire them.
Are you giving a rousing speech? Is that what you're going for here?
Yes. I will do my best.
Here we go.
All right, go ahead and give me a performance check.
Oh my god.
Did Warwick and Amroth make it back yet or no?
Yeah, you guys have now crawled your way up on dock, and you've made your way kind of into this general area as well, met up with the other group. So you're now with them in the center of area. A few of the conscripts come running up to you guys and make your way out. So you're now in the thick of things.
Perfect.
Yeah, people don't believe shit.
9. Yeah, they're not afraid. They don't seem to gain any level of confidence from you in particular. However, you do hold their attention. They're interested. They're not as terrified. They've started to calm down a little bit. There's no screaming or utter panic, but they're certainly not confident or inspired by any means at this point. You just managed to eliminate some of the terror.
I'm gonna turn to the team, guys. I think we need to take at least a short rest. I know there's a lot going on, but we just exhausted ourselves.
Breather.
Did everyone follow me, or is everyone back down?
What do you guys think? Did you guys? So we'll say Griswold kind of made his way. You were tearing off towards the town, Grizz. What's your plan? Are you making your way, kind of weaving through it, or?
He's storming through it like a giant.
So you guys remember, you guys started like right here, and Warwick and those guys, you guys came here. Griswold, you kind of came through here, telling the town to duck, get out of the way, giving your spiel, your inspirational speech. How far along did you go? Are you all the way back in town now?
I'll say that I'm briskly walking. So if as I'm storming through, if people are if as I look back, if the team's not following me, like, what the fuck, man? Like, enough to where if they decided to do something else, if someone fucking yelled, I probably might be able to hear them. We don't know. But Griswold's just walking through because, like, I would imagine that I'd have to sit back and like briskly walk to be like, take arms, we have this. Like, if I came through like a storm giant, they'd probably be scared of me.
I would like.
That's what Kieran.
That's
gentle stroll. Go ahead, sorry.
That's the first time I've heard someone refer to storming or refer to briskly walking as storming through the streets.
No, I said if I did storm through the streets, that they probably
briskly walking is anti-storm. It's one step above gentle stroll. Power walking is what he's essentially doing right now. He's like that kid on the side of the pool that was just told don't run. He's trying to power walk his way through. That's what I picture.
Pretty much.
So are you heading north or south? Where are you heading, Grizz? You heading up this way, or you heading down this way?
You know what? It's kind of like when you got the poops. When you got the poops.
That's exactly it.
Umrag was up north, right? Up in this
yeah. Umrag has been coordinating, from what you're aware, from up in this general central square area.
That was going to be my direction.
Okay. You breaking up? What are you guys doing?
As Warwick says that we all need to take a breather, I'm going to ask him if he can message Griswold to get him back here so that we can calm things down a little bit, catch a breather, and get a plan.
So you guys are still hanging back on the island?
We did not briskly walk through town.
I wanted to stay
not in range
in here,
okay,
so that we can keep. So we have somebody has eyes on the ship.
All right, who's ever watching the ship, or multiple of you, give me a perception check.
I wanted to stay on the dock and watch the ship.
Okay, so
Azure
and Chamb3r, go ahead and both give me a perception. If anybody
You
else is
could
keeping
just
an eye
have
on it,
advantage.
by all means.
Adrian, you can just have advantage.
Since
15.
Since-
Nice.
Griswold briskly walked away, I'm just gonna catch up to him, tell him to come back, so we can gather a plan and get back with the group.
All right. And you
I'll
managed
come
to do
back
so.
reluctant.
He's
I'll
not,
come back reluctantly.
and he's not that far off. I mean, you can almost see this entire town in any given direction through the houses and everything else, and you can kind of hear where Griswold is. So you're able to get him back fairly easily. For those of you watching the ship, you see the frost giants making their way through. There's a little bit of chaos. They're running across the ship in multiple ways. They seem to be reinforcing the mast a little bit. That you see them holding some buckets. And then putting out what appears to be some fires over the side of the boat. They're dropping it off. Two of them maintain underneath, so you can only see two on top. The Winter Wolf is just pacing the deck, continuing to keep his neck looking in your direction. But the four frost giants seem to be occupied with damage control.
Nice.
All right.
As I'm coming back from getting Griswold, Griswold will show back up at the group first. I'm going to show up just a little bit later, and I'm going to relay some information back to the team that there are about 19 or 20 giants, roughly total. A lot of them, or a group of them, went back to the boat, but it seems like there's three groups that kind of broke off and scattered. There's going to be a few that are going to be to the southeast, about 6 miles out. There's going to be a group that contains about three of them, and some little other ice little things. Those are going to be. Ooh, let's see. Hold on.
How did you learn this information?
Oh, I'll tell you that in a minute.
Was that Amrook or Carl that asked? Because I didn't hear the accent.
Both, probably both. Yeah, three groups.
October.
Yes.
One's in the southeast. One's headed straight east, and
Northeast.
no, 6 heading straight east. One's southeast, and I don't know where the other one's at. I don't have quite a trail of that. And I'm going to tell the group that I learned this because I have little whispers hanging out in every town we go to.
Very cool. You said they're moving in that direction, or they're coming in from that direction?
They were heading out. They were heading out east and southeast, roughly.
All right. So maybe not destroying the boat is a good thing, because if they all would have came back and the boat would have been destroyed, the town would have been obliterated.
Yeah.
Are we gonna take a short rest then? Are we gonna take a short rest and
Yes, please.
see what we can do?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
Yes, please.
take a short rest and discuss a plan.
I suggest we hide ourselves in here, behind this building, so that we can have somebody so we have a little bit of cover, but we can get eyes on the boat just to make sure that they're not retaliating.
Okay.
That's my suggestion. You guys have a better one? Good with that?
No, I'm good with that. Just want to strategically watch them and see if they're holding position instead of retaliating.
All right, I'm going to carry your other perception checks through, but you guys are able to hide behind the building without issue, no checks needed, and create a little bit of cover there and peek out as needed. I mean, there's no secrets here. They know you're there. You know where they are. And so there's no stealth or anything else, but you manage to keep a close eye on them. You see they continue to go about their business. They seem very productive on the ship. You see the smoke slowly starting to settle down. You see the embers that were on the side and creeping away come back. You hear some nailing as what appears to be some large replacement, not full masts, but almost some structural stability onto the mast that's occurring. They generally seem very productive and not necessarily focused on shore. You do notice, from what you can tell, that only the Winter Wolf that stalks the deck is keeping a close, watchful eye on your particular group and the shoreline. But otherwise, the hour goes by with them continuing to be active, and you guys are going to have a clear long rest, or a clear short rest.
Long rest is fine. Long rest is totally fine. It's preferred.
So do whatever you guys need to do, and that'll take you to about 2:30 in the afternoon or so. Anything you want to do during your short rest? other than feel free to go through your hit die or anything else that you want to do. You take the short rest without issue.
I'm definitely.
So hear me out. Hear me out.
We
Oh,
going
fuck.
at it
Remember
again.
Grudhog.
No.
Remember Grudhog.
Definitely
Oh,
gonna
God.
write in my journal again.
Oh, I get my
sure.
channel divinity back.
And then I'm gonna recommend to the group if not too much is going on yet, maybe we move a little. We have somebody along the docks watch the boat, and maybe we start to move a little closer towards the edge of town since we know frost giants are going to be out there. But I'm also going to recommend that maybe we take another short rest if we have the time. Gain as much back as we can.
Do you guys gain back a bunch of shit during short rests?
I mean, I gain back spell slots.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh well, dude. I mean, I'm fine. There's nothing else I can gain back. So, I get Stone's endurance back. Oh my god, I'm getting a little bit of a boner. All right. I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm okay with
get hit with another
doing
boulder.
Did anybody get Reed out of his tunnel? Maybe we
Oh no,
should-
he's still hiding down there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll call down a Reed and tell him that we're now. Are we going to move back like
I was
into
gonna say,
town?
as I haven't been contacted in like 4 hours, I'm just vibing.
I'm just
Yeah, Reed is just chilling behind the hut here, about 300 feet from you guys, underneath his burrow.
Nice. So we'll call down.
Well,
we're gonna...
we don't know. Like, does anybody know where Reed's at? 'Cause
I
didn't
think
see
he
him.
died on the boat.
Oh shit! Forgot about
Oh
him.
shit.
Oh.
R.I.P. Drink one for my homies.
Hold on. Did anybody know that he actually burned down? We saw him, right? Somebody. I mean, I know I didn't. I came up later, but somebody had to have seen him burrow, right?
There
You guys,
were two
you got
people
three.
that saw me.
Yeah, you guys saw him burrow.
Yeah, Althea and Siddle saw you.
I'd say we grab Reed, maybe head up to. Maybe start to get to the middle of town, take another short rest. Adrian, what was your plan again? Sorry, I missed it.
No, I don't have a plan.
With the information that
My
we got,
plan.
with the information we got, we know that there's going to be six. There's going to be six heading straight out east. So we definitely don't want to go straight east at all because 6 will kill us. Southeast, there's going to be about 3 of them. 2 of them are sleeping. 1 of them was awake. Again, this information was gotten a few hours ago, so things could have changed a little bit. And
Can we send
how far out are they?
the ones that went straight east, I don't know that. I just know they were heading out east, but there were 6 of them in a group. The ones that went southeast, they are about 6 miles out of town, southeast. There's also tracks of maybe one of them hanging about by himself, but other than that, I do not have any other information. So
just to add to it, you were aware that the ones heading out to the east were at least 6 miles out, but there was no visual given, and so they could be 7, they could be 20. You don't know beyond that. You just know that they went directly east, and they're at least 6 miles beyond.
Does anybody know if frost giants have any way of like magically communicating or sending or something like that miles and miles out?
They might.
They could have a
once
sending
again-
stone like we have. Yeah.
That's true. I forgot about sending stones. That's fair.
Does Frank see anything as he's been like doing that? Because it's been we've done 1 hour of the long. Well,
How far out is Frank? And I'm gonna move you temporarily to the map, just so you get a feel for where you guys are in the high road.
Yeah, never mind. He wouldn't be able to. I didn't specify, so yeah.
I'm giving you the option now to go ahead. So the high road is about. Oh, come on.
Oh, it wouldn't be. But my intent was to keep him around the perimeter, just to scout out, do an initial scout of, is there anything imminent that he can see? So relatively, like basically within distance of me.
Got it.
Because yeah, like within distance for him to telepathically know, like, oh fuck, giants are right here. right now because we had
maybe
no
back
idea.
then.
Because we weren't sure. I wasn't sure of what was going on before I sent him. We didn't know about Shaggins, or I was going to call you Shaggins because Lindsay had me. So
Wow.
I want to pause. Lindsay had me
Throwback
ask.
here. Hey, we don't
Lindsay-
even know what Lindsay and
Oh.
Shaggins have to do with it. There's too many connections there.
Lindsay
She was
had me
either thinking
explain
about
her-
Keegan. There was some shagging going on. I don't know. Whatever those are.
Lindsay had me explain that we play D&D, and she was like, "Can you just tell them your brother's character?" And I was like, "Which one?" And she was like, "You know which one I'm talking about, Evan. Just stop being an ass." So I had to not only explain D&D, but I had to tell them about Dildo Shaggins, and then I just decided to bring up some of the things that we've all done. So, yeah.
Dildo
Side note-
Shaggins is a remnant of a different time. You know, that's when you
Mm.
guys were less mature and evolved, and we were just learning this game.
Yeah. Never mind. I won't say this on camera. Anyways, yeah. So Frank would have been within the realm of being able to say, or are we about to get fucked by frost giants outside?
And how far can you talk to Frank?
A mile.
1 mile. Okay, so yeah, is he staying within that 1 mile then to be able to continuously communicate to you?
Yeah. Just kind of the crescent.
All right. Then
So
give me
we'll
either
get like a
a
4-minute warning if we see them.
Yeah, exactly. Give me either a perception if you're relying on his sight, or smell, or if you want him actively tracking, give me a survival, depending on which one you want him doing.
This is not going to go well. 14 for perception.
All right. He feels he has a pretty good realm on things, and all is quiet within 1 mile of the camp. All he sees is conscripts kind of coming in and out in different waves and different group sizes, doing some scouting trips themselves.
I'm
But
going to look
within
back to
1
the group.
mile, there appears to be no frost giants, at least at the time that he passes by.
I'm going to look back to the group, relay this information, and say, Frank's within range. Should we send him out to scout out one of those paths, or what's going to be best? What's our game plan? I could send him out, but it's going to take a while.
I think the southeast is an optional plan. There's only 3. I think we can take 3. 3 is going to be our max, I think, though.
Yep.
I don't think we can take anything more than that. We'll be obliterated, but we need to get to full.
Can we send a message to Harshnag? Is there anyone that could see if Harshnag's close? Anything? Because we could take out 3, but if we cross or anything after that fight with the other groups, I don't care if it's 1 or multiple, we're probably fucked.
I think we have to come to the conclusion that this town may get destroyed regardless.
I'm not worried about
Unfortunately.
yeah.
Greater good.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to die saving this town.
Yeah, if we have to, I say evacuate the town, get people out of town, send them to Neverwinter, or send them Neverwinter, or have them post up.
Then let's
wood
clear out the
somewhere, but
southeast. Let's clear out the southeast to give them
Yeah,
a
at
chance to
least
make
give
it to
them a-
Neverwinter.
Yeah,
Or does anyone else have any other suggestion? Because right now these people are going to get killed because there's a shitload of frost giants.
Does anybody know if frost giants speak common? Is that like a general?
If you want, you can give me a history check.
I will absolutely.
Can I help with that?
Let's
Since
do
I
the
know.
check. I'll go ahead and say that since Harshnag replied to Fiddle in common, you know at least some of them do.
Shit. Okay, that kind of ruins.
Or at least one of them does. You've not tried to talk to any frost giants yet across the board, so you don't know if in general you do know they speak giant, but it seems to be hit or miss.
All right, I don't want to risk that. Okay. So are we going here and at least taking another short rest?
Again, how far are the ones to the southeast away?
About 6 miles southeast.
So how far can we travel in a day? Oh wow! In the given time.
So slowly, you figure you travel 2 miles an hour, normally 3 miles an hour. Over the course of a day, you can get 24 miles.
So we
But
can get
3 miles an hour for reference.
So we need to catch up with them though. So
I'm
And the
gonna
ones to
send
the
Frank.
southeast, he mentioned that 2 were sleeping, 1 was awake at a time, as of a few hours ago. So those ones weren't actively moving.
I'm gonna send Frank to scout for the southeast. Or should I send him to the east to see where they're coming from, and we just head for the southeast, knowing there's 3?
I think we just fuck the ones to the east. There's nothing we can do about them.
Yeah. The only thing that's going to suck is if we go southeast and the other ones that are east are coming towards. But I think we got to make a decision no matter what. I think that if we're going to go get some frost giants, let's go southeast. That's our best bet. That's the only thing that we really know.
I think what we should do is start to travel that way, and then rest, and then pick up. Take a full rest and then pick up in the morning.
We need to tell Umrag though. We can't just let these. I know they're panicking. We have to give them something.
No, the something is to
evacuate.
We're going to clear out this. Yeah, well, we're going to give them a little bit of a path.
Yeah.
So they can at least, even if it's temporarily, move southeast for a little, set up some huts or whatever until these giants come back through.
Then we'll go tell Umrag to get the people, clear them out, and go south, and then we'll as soon as we tell them, we'll head our way down. Is that?
Tell them to coordinate. Yeah, tell them.
Is that what we're saying?
Have all his army wait give us a couple hours at least, and then
they're gonna a day.
A day, yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
because we need to catch up with them.
I'm gonna look back at Amrook, because he's usually got some ideas. Amrook.
He just shakes his head.
Me and Amrook.
In agreement, or
now.
What'd you say, Keegan?
Me and Amrook are best buddies now.
I mean, I had fun with it last time, but whatever you guys decide to do is fine with me. I think if we can figure out what the Frost Giants want, then maybe we can save this town.
That's not a bad idea. That would be very. That could be difficult.
DM, one question. There was one that just happened to be that potentially was wandering around by itself.
You just caught the track. Well, not you. What was passed along to you was that there were tracks of what seemed to be a single frost giant. So some of this was visual, some of this was just the tracks that you guys were tracing. And so in this case, it appeared to be the tracks of a solo giant making its way through. There was no visual, but it was definitely a giant. It was definitely a frost giant.
You know roundabouts what direction that was?
What was passed to you was east-southeast.
Okay, so maybe one solo. Okay.
So it seemed to be in between the 2 other major groups.
So let's I like Adrian's. Let's go southeast. Tell Umrag, give us a day. Coordinate the effort, have everyone evacuate. Where are they going? Neverwinter?
Even if they just got out of town, they just got out of the town until the other giants come back through, just so that they're out of their path. Right now, the town is in their middle of their path, no matter what they want or don't want. It's just going to be.
We'll need to interrogate one. I like Amrook's idea though. If we can get one of these frost giants and interrogate, we might be able to do something.
All right.
They probably just want a port city, honestly.
Siddle, do you gain spell slots back when you short rest? We took 1 short rest. Actually, I think we're about to take a long rest, so I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe.
Siddle, do you have any spell slots to send a message to Harshnag?
You're muted, said Rusty.
He might still be away. He did mention he needs to step away for a few minutes.
Oh.
I thought he said he was
he's back. Turn around.
Siddle.
Maybe he fell asleep.
There we go.
I have been talking to myself
Yep.
for a solid 10 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
So, Siddle, what do you think
Beautiful.
about our plan?
He's over there like,
I,
fuckers, I'm leaving, and they're ignoring me. What the hell?
I like the let's get everyone to evacuate, give them instructions, head towards Neverwinter, and yeah, no, I completely agree. I do have a spell slot with which I can send a note to Harshnag, though.
You have 25 words with that, right? We
Correct.
think. You have some verbiage. I think we see how close it's the Phandalin 5. We see how close he is, and
Attacks are imminent.
attacks are like.
Don't tell him we fucked up.
No,
Focus the
absolutely
ship.
not.
Focus the ship. You're
Yes.
muted, Eric, but if Harshnag's focusing the ship, I think we're okay.
Dude, I want some of that.
No, we don't want him. We don't want him to focus on the ship. We want them to escape.
I want that beef jerky.
It's
Dude, I
good.
see it. I see it.
Here, I'll give you a little bite.
Oh, delicious.
Ooh.
So
So
fun.
you do the little.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, that would have been good.
That's just shit I pulled out.
So, okay, what am I saying then? Many angry frost giants. Estimated time of arrival? ?
It's the Phandalin 5.
Yeah, we need to.
Well, he'll know that. He'll know it's me.
How
He does
close?
recognize
it now.
How close are you?
I wouldn't even ask him a
he-
question. Tell him to double time it. He's late.
But we need to know though.
Don't do
Like
that.
we need to know how close he is, and he needs to know we're headed southeast. Because if he just shows up at the north or wherever he's coming from, and he's like, "The fuck."
Well, maybe we should send him north.
To take on the bigger
If he
herd.
can take out the ones.
I
Well,
did
no,
assume.
take out the no, not the east group, the north group that we don't know anything about.
Yeah.
But if
I
we
don't
can
know
take
how-
out the southeast, he can take out the north. That's 2/3 of their.
Hold on, did I miss the North group?
Okay, so here's my message so far.
You call it the northeast.
Many angry frost giants. How
Oh.
close are you? Further attacks imminent. We are going southeast. Can you take north group? I've got 5 more words.
North, yeah.
How
Northeast,
many are in the
north,
north
wherever
group? Do we
that's at.
think?
Love you.
Do we anticipate that there's like 3 to 5 in the
You
north
pooping?
group? You pooping, bro?
What that mouth do?
The reason I ask is because when you say, "Can you take the north group?" Can we say, "Can you take the north group of 5?" ? Just so he has an idea of there's 5 fucking frost giants there, but I can't remember how many are in the north. We think.
It's
I
probably
don't-
about 5. It's probably about 5 because there was a handful on the boat. There's 6 east.
Then let's
Do
just
we
say
want to
5.
give him numbers?
I-
what
I
if
don't
he's-
want him-
I vote no. I say we.
Because I mean, if
Yeah.
if he knows, hey, I can take on 3, no problem. I can't take on 5. Is he going to be like, yeah, fuck this, I'm not going?
I'm just worried that he's going to come back to you and ask a question, and we're not going to have a spell slot to send him until 8 hours later to say,
I can-
"Oh, hey, it
I'll be
was
able to
5."
send one more. I'll have to use a
okay.
full level spell slot, but that's fine.
Okay, all right. Hey,
Let's do it.
I see the validity in not giving him numbers.
Let's do that and then start heading southeast. That way we can catch up to these bitches. I kind of want to
All
fight again.
So we told Umrag that, like, hey, the fuck.
I think we should just head out back to the boat, guys.
Long rest. Fireball again. Let's do this.
Frank's. I'm gonna tell Frank to come back into where we are and meet us southeast. Meet us in the south entrance or whatever. Meet us around there.
What are you telling Frank?
To come back to where we're basically tell Frank the plan to tell him to meet us, like the exit of the city, wherever that would be.
All right, and Frank's kind of south or east southeast right now in that general vicinity. And he senses it, so he's probably a half hour away from you. He can meet you there.
Cool.
And
All
they
right.
left enough big enough trail that we can follow it, right?
Yeah, you almost pick it up immediately outside of town. It is. I'm gonna have you roll. It is a pretty obvious stomping. They were not trying to maintain their secrecy whatsoever.
All right, so I suggest we like double time it until nightfall, take a long rest, and then march as soon as daybreak.
Okay, so it's about 2:30 now, or 3:30 now that you guys had that long rest. So it's still very early in the day, or not early, but it's not late in the day. You've still got about
They
3
got
hours before sunset at this point. So
but they have like
question
4 days on us, right?
No, they
They got, like, 4
arrived.
days?
So they arrived the evening before. So you guys came in that
Oh,
evening.
okay.
They had been in earlier that day.
Okay.
You guys spent the night, woke up in the morning, attacked the ship, and all you know is you've yet to see a. I gotta take that back. You know that one is camped 6 miles away. So they've been there for really only about 24 to 30 hours in the vicinity since they've been parked at this port and taken off and destroyed the town. So lots happened in just over a day.
Okay.
Adrian, can you feel if there's any piece of the Vonendon around?
I thought we did that already.
You did from
Did that
town,
already?
yes, whenever you arrived, and there
Yeah.
was nothing within that town range. So you're about a mile outside now, but in general, there's nothing in the range of town.
But I think we already came to the conclusion that the frost giants are not looking for the Vonnegut.
We did.
They were
That's
kind
what
of
the one
surprised
told
to
us,
hear
but
that.
can we trust it?
That's
Probably not. All right. So we going southeast, west, southwest, east, whatever.
All right, I heard back from Harshnag.
Sweet.
oh fuck.
He said 2
At
words.
least.
Fuck.
Okay. He said, "I am near. How many are angry? What is your intention to take them? I can take this north group."
Nice.
Fucking right, Harshnag.
All right, as far as how many are angry, we know the 3 on the boat are angry. So
I was gonna say that's
on
the
the
only
boat.
ones we can confirm.
I would, if you could send another one, say there was 4 on the boat, 5 on the boat, roughly. Say 4 to 5
4.
angry. 4 to 5 angry out of roughly 20 total. So that's really all we know, right? And then our intentions are, what are our intentions? To find out what they're looking for and kill the rest?
We
I was
will
gonna
take
ask one
southeast
of them
group
to
and
marry me.
interrogate. Kiss
You
him on
won't
the
do it.
forehead. You
Only
won't
if you're the woman in the group. I want to see it.
I mean,
I'll
it's a
watch.
frost giant.
I'm
What's
watching.
this? What's this town again? Luskin? No.
Port Last.
Port
Port
Last.
Port last.
I would say, but we're gonna take obviously shortened. We're gonna take the ones in the southeast and interrogate to see what the fuck is going on. Don't
Treat as hostile.
I don't know.
Danger.
Don't underestimate us. We people. We will fuck a giant.
Yeah, no, maybe
No,
don't
no,
say
no,
that
no,
to
no,
a
no,
giant.
Don't say that. Don't.
I
Yeah,
know.
don't say that.
I know. I'm ramping the group up here. I'm ramping the group.
Okay, so far I've got 4 to 5 are angry in Port Last. We are going to fight Southeast Group to ask
To interrogate.
about their mission, to ask what their mission is.
To interrogate. I like. Savor your words.
I like it.
Do you have enough words to say like, can you meet us
Love you?
southeast? Like, I love you. Like, do we want him to meet us somewhere, or
Love
do we
you.
want him to stay north? Oh, no,
Yeah, we'll have him stay north, and we'll head back his way after we're. We just want to say, well,
So just throwing it out there, if he's fighting north, we're fighting southeast. Should we meet back at town to
I was
fight?
gonna say, what if we
that's
meet?
what I was thinking. We'll return to town when done.
I like it.
Meet in the middle. No, too far. Not far enough. Okay, sorry.
Okay, is that all we want to send?
Yeah. I believe in you.
Should we also tell him town knows he's coming?
Town knows Harshnag.
Town knows Harshnag.
Town is friend.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
G Money. Since are we? Have we already headed southeast, or
I assume you guys just started off. You're still in the vicinity of town. I mean, you're not too far out of it. If there's anything else you want to do before you leave, I'll
I
see
do
you on the
wanna-
outer post with the scout groups.
I would like to rush back up to Umrag just to read. I know we have the signs, but I do want to say, look, I know that you guys are scared shitless. There might be one single frost giant coming up.
Yeah, but we also know there's one single frost giant roaming. Do you want them to accidentally take that?
Well, I think the roaming one is Harshnag.
We have a description of Harshnag, don't we? Because isn't he dressed differently than your standard? Isn't he wearing a fucking giant skull on his head or something?
That's a great
From what
question.
you recall, yes.
Yeah.
You guys were informed from one of the descriptions provided to you that supposedly he's different than the rest, wearing a great white dragon skull.
There we go. That's what it is.
All right, we'll give Umrag that description and say,
Don't attack this one. Yeah.
Don't fucking attack this one.
This one is probably friendly.
Maybe friend?
Possibly
Yeah.
friendly?
It wasn't.
maybe.
He's like, "Hey, are you a Harshnag?" And he fucking clubs his head off. That's how
You were also aware he walks around with something called the with a human killer type weapon. So
I am not relaying that to
Couldn't tell him
Umrag.
right now.
I'm not telling Umrag that.
I think a
Less is
little
good.
bit of dishonesty by omission might not be the worst thing in the world here. So
Agreed.
It's not.
give me a
dishonesty.
persuasion or deception to
I'm
to
doing
Umrag, depending on how you're pitching this one.
Oh fuck! Is someone?
And this is based on the idea that he may or may not know who Harshnag is and what story he has heard of Harshnag in the past.
I mean, you can do it with persuasion or advantage. I mean, I'm there, so go for it, bruh.
All right. Well, let's figure this shit out.
I mean, you started it, so I mean, 14.
14. Not terrible. Not the best. It's better than 10.
Are you giving him Harshnag's name to know to expect him? Or are you just telling of this different giant?
Give him the name.
good question.
My intent was to tell him that Harshnag was a friend, so as much as my gut feel afterwards is to say no, my intent was to say the name at first, so yep.
Why wouldn't you want to give him the name?
In case he's heard of Harshnag or stories of Harshnag.
Yeah.
All right.
Harshnag.
Hearing the stories, you see. Well, let's see if fate entwines.
Yep, I figured.
Hearing the stories from the past as you use the name Harshnag, suddenly Umrag's eyes, which are droopy, sagging at this point from lack of sleep, from a day of recovery battle, from the stress of frost giants at any turn, from seeing the battle that you just faced, and while you managed to have a short rest, he has been continuously hounded to oversee this. He is shoulders hunching, exhausted. Suddenly he perks up as you say Harshnag's name, making the description of this. You momentarily see a look of fear in his eyes, which then turns into almost a steel glance as he looks and seems to just stand up a little bit taller. He seems to have a little bit more confidence. And he goes, "I've heard stories of this Umrag, or of this Harshnag. Umrag is me. I've heard stories of him too. He is amazing, absolutely incredible. Sorry, I am very tired. I have heard stories of this Harshnag. I feel the town is in better hands, knowing that he is nearby. Thank you, Griswold."
I feel like Umrag's like rock hard right now.
Would it help would it help Moonrag at all since he's been? I'm assuming he's near exhaustion. If I tried to touch him, not inappropriately,
Inappropriately.
not inappropriately.
What is
Like if I
getting
try,
into?
if I like put my hand on his shoulder, because he's not injured, but you've
He's
said he's
all right, you know
exhausted.
what I'm saying?
Like my intent is to grab onto his shoulder, and you see like Griswold's like eyes light up a little bit, and as I want to do lay on hands just to like help bolster him a little bit, but it's not healing. Like I know he's not injured, but he
All right,
seems
but
to be pretty fucking ragged.
you're removing essentially some exhaustion, is what you're trying to remove here.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's just cure wounds.
All right. Yeah, I would say you're able to help improve. I mean, wear is certainly a form of damage, and so you can remove some weariness from him by doing so.
So it says I can. I'm gonna remove 5 of the 10 that I have left, and try to just give him a little bit,
Okay.
just to
All
pep
right.
in his step.
And you see the bags under his eyes clear up somewhat. The wrinkles that have formed around his face slightly disperse. You see again a man standing a little bit taller, looking a little bit more refreshed. He certainly feels the effects of your healing. And he did have some battle wounds. You should be aware. I mean, he fought the Frost Giants the first round through as they tore through the town. So he does not heal up nearly as well as the rest of the world does. He is not the adventurer type like you. He is a pure military man. So you definitely healed some of his wounds. Some of the cuts and scrapes that you saw suddenly disappeared, healing up and scarring.
All right.
Well, I guess we're making it south and trying to find a place to long rest if we can. I guess.
I just
All
want
right.
to make sure as we're going that I'm looking around trying to find tracks. That way we can see what's going on.
Yeah, and you guys are basically on tracks. You found them. There is a beaten path, trees snapped over and smashed. Basically everything in a small area, about 20 feet, 15 feet wide, looks trampled down and destroyed. There was no going around or weaving. There is small brush just scattered throughout. It looks like a very tiny tornado just tore through this area.
Is there a trailer park nearby?
Not that you found
Tornadoes
yet.
love
You see some
trailer
ruins.
parks.
I feel like I feel like Carl's in rare form. I feel like we should get in a fight because this would be awesome. I just get the sense. It's making me excited.
I like it. I agree. If he's in that rare form, let's do it.
Rock hard.
So
All
Emrook
right.
and Griswold are fighting? Is that what I just heard?
That's
No,
what I heard.
No. We're friends. We're about to kick open
Roll
the
for
door and say
initiative.
we're here to fuck shit up. We're interviewing as a team. Carl, can we do that? If we walk across 3 Frost Giants, can we like bolster in and be like, we're here to interview as a team?
No.
Like legit say that?
No.
All right, cool. So we're heading south. Try to find following the tracks, and we'll get to about nightfall, and then we're gonna try to do a long rest if we don't come across something. So yeah, let's do this.
All right. How far do you guys want to go? I mean, it's like I said, it's 3:30 or so. Sunset's based on what you know around 7. Thinking about 3.5 hours, which if you were traveling at normal pace, would probably be, let's see, 3 miles each. So you get about 10 miles if you wanted to. You know they're about 6 miles out camped as of earlier in the day. So the question is, how far are you guys going and how are you approaching? Kind of walk me through. First 3 miles, second 3. What do you want to do?
Should we send out Frank to scout ahead of us to see if we can?
With Frank rolling potentially bad stealth, can't we send out like a bird or something like that can fly over? And
You guys do have Polly now, and you do have Eric. Do yours disappear as of the morning and need to re-roll, or do they continue until killed or removed?
No, I have to re-roll them. I don't think I rolled them yesterday. Or today, I should say.
Yeah, not yet today.
I
So go ahead and re-roll based on what you have there.
So.
Yeah, I would say
right?
we stay back, maybe like stay back from whatever bird we have or something.
All right.
Let the bird scout out,
So
come
we
back to us,
can-
and then we get maybe half mile away or at least to where we can see him. Be stealthy.
A boar and a giant badger.
Yeah, the bird's probably the best option.
Yeah.
So wait, what was the boar?
Boar and a giant badger.
I thought you had 3.
No, just 2. I can use my
Wait,
shape change to do a find familiar sort of thing, but I'm gonna hold on to that for right now.
Got
I
it.
thought we did 2 panthers and a wild boar last time from the bag of tricks.
Let me just double check that. I thought it was just 2. Or wait.
It recharges once. I'll let you just read it.
I will say
Oh,
that
3. I can do 3. I keep forgetting I can do 3. Okay. One more.
I can only communicate with Paulie within 100 feet, so we would have to wait for him to come back.
I think that's better than probably my stuff. So I mean, I'm all for.
A regular badger. So I got a badger, a boar, and a giant badger.
Horny badger.
We don't need no stinking badgers.
Oh man.
All I think of when I hear badger is badger, 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 badger.
This is what comes to me too. Oh snake!
Yep.
Oh snake! Oh, it's a snake!
That is fantastic.
Every time.
So the Badgers, good news, they can burrow, and so they're going to join Reed if shit goes down.
Yep.
I'll have friends. Alive friends.
Sweet. So okay. So you got Badger, and little
My
Badger,
turn.
big Badger, boar. Good. And so what is Frank, Polly, and the Badger Boar clan doing?
Frank's staying with me. Frank's staying with me. We'll watch out. He'll watch out, and then I'm assuming that Holly's the one that's going out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna scout ahead over our rest.
Okay. So
Right.
Polly, how far ahead do you want Polly going?
Here, let me roll a perception for you, or just for forget his bonus, but roll 20 for seeing the quote unquote destruction.
Okay.
Because if he can't see it, then he doesn't know where to continue traveling.
Yep. All right. He's got pretty good visibility to 19. I do have
Wow.
18, Polly. I'll have that for you for next time.
And that's just a straight 19, not with what he's perceiving on top of the plus.
Yeah, I want to say it's 3 for perception, for vision.
Okay. And how far out? I mean, how do you want him going? If you guys are marching to the southeast, is he staying 100 feet in advance? Do you want him going out a mile and coming back, 10 miles and coming back? What's his kind of scouting routine here?
Have him. Let me double check his speed. Because if we're walking at a decent pace, he has to be able to come back and tell us before we run into them. His perception's a +4, so it's 24.
Nice.
His
Nice.
speed's 60 feet, so he's twice as fast as us. And we're moving 3 miles an hour, right?
Yep, you guys are moving 3 miles an hour. So he's heading about. He can go about 6 in an hour.
I'll have him 2 miles ahead of us.
Cool.
Okay. Is he staying that way, or is he going 2 miles and then coming back to report to you? Or is he coming back only if he sees something?
Yeah, until he sees the frost giants or a frost giant.
Okay.
I mean, we know they're at least 6 feet out, so around that, or 6 feet, 6 miles out. So like maybe around that 5 mile mark, we start to kind of
bolster off.
go on our toes a little bit, just in case.
Okay. So you guys are going to go on your toes then before you get that 6 miles point?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Okay.
Well, that's Polly comes back with something.
And then what about the Badger Boar?
They're just going to hang out with us for now. Maybe a perimeter of 100 feet. One of them 100 feet east to our one south east of our trail. Another one maybe 100 feet west of our trail, and then the Badger will just hang out with us.
Okay. In that case, you guys continue moving at a normal pace until you get within 5 miles out or so. Is that your
5 miles.
plan?
Yeah.
Okay. So hours go by as you travel, about an hour and a half, 2 hours, making a normal pace. You get further and further away from town. 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles. Paulie makes his way out. You said 2 miles in front of you, Reed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 miles in front. And so in that case, he can be back in, 15 minutes when needed. Cool. 4 miles go by, and you continue making your way outward. Now, you guys have not long rested yet. Your intention is to continue moving your way out. At this point, an hour and a half, the sun's getting lower on the horizon. It's about a little after 5:30. It's not low. It's not setting by any means, but you can now see it. You know you're probably about an hour and a half from sunset. At that point, you continue to progress your way southeast. The trail veers off occasionally. You see one or two of the frost giants seems to have beaten a random trail off in the distance and back, off in the distance and back again, just kind of covering a little bit. But ultimately, they're still there. The other thing you notice is that they meander a little bit. They don't seem to be heading in a very strict direction. They're kind of just following the terrain, making their way out. Somebody don't give me a survive. Give me a nature check. If anyone wants to help with advantage.
I'll help.
Like that. You'll help? All right,
Yep.
I will do advantage. Getting there.
Not bad.
All right, 18.
So at a couple points along the way, you find what appears to be blood trails. Another point along the way, you find what appears to be a gut from a creature along the way, and then for a short period, drag marks. They continue onward before they slowly dissipate and disappear. And that's after about the 4 mile mark. You start to see this.
They found dinner.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was spaghetti.
Yeah.
You know it was the intestine. Noodles.
I can't. I can't. I fucking can't.
Is that what the nature check was for, to see if I can determine if it was a type of animal?
That was to see if you found it. It was out of the way, but I would say looking at it, it's definitely some type of beast. With that roll, so it's likely moose, elk, deer, something to that extent. You couldn't quite tell which.
Okay.
Continuing onward. I mean, you guys are about 4 miles. So you're trying to get a little closer. I'll start to ease in. Paulie's still out. He hasn't come back yet.
All right. Well, when we get to like the 5 mile mark, we'll kind of slow up a little bit and wait for Paulie to get back.
Okay. Continuing onward then. Traveling a little further, you get about 4.5 miles in before you see Paulie quickly making his way back over to you. Paulie wraps around, and Reed, you are informed as Paulie communicates with you specifically that it has found 3. Wait, sorry. Right, 1 second. On that. Sorry, one second. Oh no, 3. He finds 3 very large beasts that he describes to you through your communication, what you immediately recognize as frost giants of types. Also, at least 2, maybe 3 small glittery creatures that he can't quite make out. That seem to be floating or dancing around the area. You couldn't quite tell.
Oh, ooh,
Let the group know that there's potentially elementals with the 3 frost giants. And sorry, did you give me a distance?
Yeah, he is. They are still camped right about the 6-mile mark.
That's it. I relay 6 miles ahead of us. They seem
Uh,
to be camped.
And he lets you know
Alright,
there
what
are some
time is it?
ruins nearby, and that seems to be where they set up camp.
What time of day is it right now?
It's about an hour before sunset.
All right. I say let's camp. Rest 8 hours. And we might still have darkness on our side.
I thought you were gonna say something else, and I'm happy you didn't.
Or you want to go take them on now?
That's what I thought you were about to say. I was a little nervous.
No, I need to change up spells anyway, so I want to get a nice little rest in.
All right, is that what you guys are doing then?
Yeah, yeah, sure, that'll work.
All right. Give me a survival check for finding a nice little campsite.
On it.
I'll assist you.
Do I
Alrighty.
have to give you a survival check if I burrow?
No, you're good. You can burrow anywhere.
25. Nice. Dang, bruh.
All right, yeah, you
Thanks.
find a really strong little nook. There's some large boulders nearby. You manage to kind of tuck yourself in to this small wedge of a protective cove per se. You're blocked from visual from all sides. There's some heavy canopies over top of you. You feel pretty comfortable. There are about 5 entrances in from through these large boulders from multiple directions, but they're only maybe 5 to 7, 10 feet wide at a given point in between them. So you're pretty well isolated at this point.
All right, I'll
Take it.
take first watch, and then Frank will sit up amongst the whole thing.
So, but before we
I'll
take
do-
our rest, I'm going to ask Amrook, not to sound too like out of game or whatever here, but while I'm changing up spells, I've got something that could help you out. You get another attack and increase to your armor class and some extra speed. The only problem is if it wears off, or if I get hit and it wears off because of that, you're going to be a little tired for a round or so.
You know more about magic than I do. You just use your best judgment.
Well, I just wanted to, it's something that would help you out during combat, but just have to give you the caveat that you're not going to be able to do much after it wears off for a turn.
I would say if they have casters or some way to get to you, that might hinder a little bit more than expected. So use your judgment.
Do I hear this? Do I hear it?
You guys have the discussion.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not being quiet about it.
I'm gonna look over. Amrook, I understand what you're saying, but you have the Giant Slayer. You getting them down prone is the best attack we have here. I don't want to speak for you because you have more military experience than I do, but it sounds like that could help you. And I can always I'll cover your 6, don't worry. Wait, we wouldn't know that. I'll cover your back, don't worry. Sorry.
Oh, 6 is still on a sundial, right? So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You're still with it. I'll give it to you.
I'll cover your dwarven ass. If you're tired.
That you would know.
And I was gonna say, we know it as human civilians, I imagine it would be a regular, like, euphemism.
I got
That's
you.
true. I'll give it to you.
What can?
I'll
I mean,
take
the
all
big
the
thing is
help
you
I
have
can
to.
get.
All right, I was saying, the big thing is you have to be a willing creature. So if you're not a willing creature, I'm not going to prepare that spell. But
I don't want to shortchange anything else you have. If we can group them, that fireball is effective as well.
Ooh.
yeah, I'll still have a few fireballs to light off if even if I do this. So
I trust you, Siddle.
just because, other campaign haste was phenomenal until it wasn't. But I mean, the big problem there is I was casting it on myself and it's concentration. So as soon as I got hit, I had to roll for it. If I can stay the fuck out of dodge here, then
And
that
watch
helps.
and watch Amrook jump around like Mario Brothers and just go bing 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 on some frost giants. Yes, please.
Mhm.
Okay. So with that said, you guys are gonna post up for the night.
Keegan rolled a
what are
6 on
your-
intelligence.
I'll take watch with Warwick,
I think so.
and I would
Okay.
like to ask if I could play his Saturn a little bit, and I want to pluck a few strings and maybe give a little song that I may have heard in before battles before.
Can you Keegan sent out that he wanted to try to learn a few words in Giant. He rolled a 6 in intelligence, which means he didn't learn shit.
He
it.
can pick up one word at that point.
Oh, is it? Oh, I thought I failed it. Okay. Yeah.
I got a scale over here for how much you retain.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, cool beans.
Okay. So Warwick and Amrook on the first shift. Who's got second?
I'll take second.
I got second.
I'll take third.
I'll go third as well.
All right. Grizz, where are you at?
I was with first. I was at first, but I don't. Do we have?
You got Amrook, Warwick, and Grizz on first. Elfie and Adrian on second. Fiddle and Reed on third.
Yeah, and Frank's through the whole thing.
And Frank through all of it. Althea is technically through more than that. So Althea, do you want to lead into stay up in the first or through the second, to the third?
I'll go through the third.
Okay. And you got
Quite
two
covered.
badgers and a boar and a polly. You guys have some cover at this point.
I'm gonna have Polly tell me when to wake up in my hole. For
Yeah.
watch.
Frank will wake me up.
Because,
Frank will wake me up if he's alerted.
A few people, namely about 7, forgot that I was in the hole for about 4 hours.
Out of sight, out of
It
mind,
tends to
man.
be a problem.
I didn't forget. I just figured you didn't want to come out.
All right. Everyone, go ahead and give me perception checks while they're away.
I did not mean to roll that advantage. I see shit because it was a 3. My bad. Oh, I need to roll Frank as well. But Frank is kind of like my reroll, so that's okay.
Ooh.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna say
Frank is
Amrook is too busy plucking the Saturn to really even pay attention.
Lost in the music,
All right.
man.
That's the way it is.
All right. Cool beans.
I get up and I say, "All right, I'm gonna play you a little ditty, Warwick."
Warwick, where's your roll?
Oh,
He
he
stepped away for a second.
stepped away to put the kids to bed.
Oh, okay. No worries.
He's AFK.
I'll roll a d20 for him, which is not going to help him at all.
You sure you should roll it?
No, he should definitely roll it.
Do you want to roll it? I already said it, so. Yep, I shouldn't have. I don't know what his plus is.
I'm gonna say
my
that
favorite.
I'm gonna say that my ditty was distracting him. I'm gonna say, "My name's Amrook, and you might be the bard, but sit down on that stump right there and let me show you how it's done.
So Grizz, why do you
Wow.
have advantage, Sean?
I didn't mean to. It was an accident. I rolled a 3. I kept it on by mistake.
So 353 is the first shift perception rolls, just to be clear.
14
Yo.
with 14 with Frank.
Okay, you got Frank, Polly, 2 badgers, and a boar.
Yep.
So I'll give you that.
Oh yeah.
But all the people that like all the fighters, oh yeah, no, we don't give a shit.
Yeah, Polly has a
Amrook-
23 for perception, so.
All right, we're good. Yeah, all the people that do damage are just sitting back saying, "Amrook, this ditty is pretty awesome."
Gee, I
I
don't
believe
know if you wrote it down previously, but Polly is a hawk.
Polly's a hawk. That is not what I wrote down, so I'm glad you told me that.
What did you have down?
An owl.
I
don't
well,
know.
I just wrote it last time. I thought it was a crow, but I was wrong. Wait, no, falcon. Okay, I had falcon now. I was close.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are fairly in tune. You guys are completely out of it, but at least your animals and critters aren't. First shift is going to go by without incident and all is quiet. Anything you want to do during it besides Warwick learning a few languages?
I'm still playing music. I'm going to say, little ditty, my dick in your hand.
How?
I can't
So
wait.
you are
That's
playing
amazing.
music, then, right?
Wow.
Oh
Give me
wait,
a performance check.
Oh my god,
Just kidding.
Oh wow.
we're fucked.
We got this. Ain't no
Oh my
thing.
god.
Oh.
You managed to play what is a phenomenal tune, but at a low rate. So there's no particularly loud drifting notes that may or may not carry for far distances. So you've kind of got that good feel where you can keep it within the campsite and isolated.
Before I go to bed, Griswold's just gonna before he lays down, he's just gonna kind of kneel down with his shield, and his holy symbol is gonna light up, and he's gonna just mutter a few words to the big boy Gabe up top.
All right, go ahead and give it to
No.
me.
I'll well, Garrett. It's usually. Oh wait, hold on. I was gonna write something else. While I'm writing this out, you don't have to. We don't have to wait on me.
Okay.
I'll write this
Not
out.
for you to say. G.
Oh yeah.
do
Well,
we
all
have
right.
to
G
wait
is.
on him?
Is that all right, G? Is that right?
Yeah, go for it. I'm good with it.
All right. Thanks, man. Yeah. All right.
All right, so second shift while this is occurring. All go by quietly. Anything you want to do?
Nope.
Althea?
I just usually meditate during this time.
Okay. Third shift. Siddle, Reed, and a little bit of Althea.
Nothing in particular.
I throw a piece of food down at Reed in the hole.
Polly woke me up, so we're good. I'm out of the hole technically. Siddle, you make any of that food yet? Or did you look at any of the food?
I've looked at a bit. We'll have a nice feast once this particular chapter of giant business is behind us.
Any particular spices that we need?
Start pulling them out now. I like it.
Oh, I totally forgot we had that.
I got it.
Oh
Anything
shit.
that we don't have that we should be on the
We
lookout
have it.
Yeah, we've got a. Is that
You got Havernak's spice sack over there.
is that Adrian
Yeah,
that has that,
we
right?
have.
I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
I did too.
Is
Honestly,
Adrian-
yeah, we've got that fancy spice bag that Adrian's hanging on to. I think we'll be able to get anything we want.
As Adrian's sleeping, he just murmurs, spice sack.
Stay away from my spices.
He controls the spice.
That was it for me. I just wanted to see if they were
Okay.
good.
Grizz, I have not seen anything come over from you yet.
I'm. Yeah. 30 seconds.
No problem. Just making sure I'm giving you the apt time.
Okay, there we go. Gotcha. Cool beans. Yep. Yeah.
That's definitely copyright.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. My
Oh,
bad.
we are screwed now.
There we go.
They might come
Hate
after
it.
you harder than the mouse does. I don't know.
My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what
There
you're
ain't
talking
no
about.
way McDonald's comes harder than the mouse. Nobody comes harder than the mouse.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be that kind of night.
That's why I
All
said we
right,
should fight someone right now. We got people in the zone.
All right. The third shift, you hear sounds in the distance. You hear what appears to be trees moving. You hear hard brush. You hear thumping. You hear. We have reading. Yeah, you hear some stomping off in the distance. It sounds a few hundred yards off, so it's quite far, but it echoes through the valley in the quiet night. And it gets louder temporarily and then begins to soften again as it disappears into the night. Otherwise, the shift goes by without incident.
Well, we were 6 miles away, right?
You guys are 5 miles away from town. You guys are about a mile away from where Paulie saw
That's right. I didn't.
the giants.
After I hear the noise, I'm going to have Polly follow them until the end of my shift. So have him follow. Roughly how many hours are left when we hear this?
You hear it about halfway through. So if you're talking about an 8-hour shift, you guys are doing about 2.5 to 3 hour shifts at the time. So you hear it about an hour and a half before your shift ends.
I'm gonna send Polly out and tell him to come out or come back after 2 hours.
Okay. And so the rest of your shift goes by. The sun begins to rise, and as that happens and the group begins to awake, Polly returns. Where was Polly? Followed for a small period of time, and then lost the noise. Polly saw large movement in a heavy overgrowth, but was not able to follow long. It appeared to only be one or two, based on what Polly could describe to you. It was certainly not three, and not quite what Polly had seen before.
Okay.
But it's pretty dense moving through there, so it was tough. Almost like whatever it was had tended to lose Polly.
Polly has told me that there is fuckery afoot.
There is most definitely fuckery afoot.
So we all got a long rest.
Yes, you had all successfully had a long rest. That's the
God.
important thing here.
Let's find them and kill them. I mean, capture one of them. Sorry.
We can't roll a long rest because we don't have any characters.
Sorry about that. Let me temporarily put you on. I'm
I
going to
don't
start.
think it really matters, except I guess it does for our spellcasters. But
Yeah,
it'll be good just to give a clear long rest for everyone.
I already did everything.
By the way, there's an update to D20's character sheet that has a short rest, long rest. I haven't looked into it yet, though.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Roll20.
it's on
not a sponsor yet.
Yeah.
If you go into the character sheet settings in the little gear, where's it at? There's on the right hand side under like where it says NPC, that little box, all the way down at the bottom. Short, long rest, on off.
Hmm.
So I saw
Mhm.
an email or on Facebook or one of the two, and I haven't looked into it yet.
Interesting. I missed that.
All right. Jesus.
All right. You guys long rest?
Water.
I'm gonna put you back down. Let's go to here temporarily, but really you're on the outskirts of Port Last. I don't have a good middle ground here. So you guys wake up. Know what the night brought. What do you guys want to do? You know as of previous scouting, they're about a mile away, further to the southeast.
I said we go find them. We don't want to take any time letting them try to regroup with anybody. Let's go find them and kill all but one.
Agreed.
I agree.
Can someone please rip out a fingernail while they are still alive this time?
Nice. We could torture the one we keep alive. Oh yes.
Because that was something that I said while I was talking to myself, I think. But
Yes.
For what they've
Oh,
done to
Jesus.
this, for what they've done to this town, I'll rip out a fucking fingernail.
I rolled sixes. A 6 and a 6.
Oh.
I don't have to be good at Kyushu's alignment on this character, so.
Solid roll right there.
Griswold is a vengeance paladin, so it is not out of character for him to be vengeful.
All right. That's
In
what we're
his
doing
own-
now. We're fine. We're gonna go track them down.
Okay.
All right, so that's your plan then.
That's it.
Sure.
Now, I mean, let me just make it clear that before, like when we see them, we want to be somewhat stealthy, so we don't just run up to them and then find out, oh, there's not 3, there's like 10 of them. So we
Yes.
definitely maybe want to
Yep.
send like Polly out ahead to confirm there is like still 3 and those elemental things. And if that's the case, boom,
Yeah.
let's get it.
I'm
Same,
in agreement.
same distance. Gee,
Yeah.
2 miles.
Yeah, I'm in agreement.
2 miles. Okay.
All right. Start walking.
So you guys start walking to the southeast. You make it for maybe 20 minutes or so before Polly returns. Not far to your south, no more than half a mile ahead of you, the Frost Giants are camped out. They are sitting around a pile of ruins. They seem to be taking their time. They have piles of carcasses of various animals nearby, just waiting. You see, he almost describes the stench from this pile of carcass that they've built. It appears that one is currently sleeping, 2 are awake as of his current analysis. But there are still 3, and they are not far in front of you.
Do we see those little elemental thingies too, or no?
Yes, he describes them as dancing around also.
Nice. All right. I say we go up and get them.
All right, do we have any plans or any combination of spells or anything that we should think about using
Doesn't
before
matter.
we run in there? All right.
Does it really matter?
Let's just go kill them. I was thinking the same thing. Is if there were only 3 frost giants and one of them was sleeping, I was gonna like do command or something like that on 2 of them. But with those little dancing things, that kind of fucks me up. So yeah, that's what I want to do. Let's do it.
Okay. So you guys slowly continue sneaking forward, moving at a relatively slow pace. Why don't everyone give me a stealth check on the way?
Oh shit.
Oh boy, this is where I do it with disadvantage.
Oh, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself, by the way.
Oh,
Nice.
I got
Okay.
a 4.
18 for this bad boy.
Dirty
Not bad.
20.
Oh, hold on. Let
Dude,
me
the Badger got even better than freaking Griswold.
No, the badger is as Adrin. I forgot to
Dang
change up my.
Oh,
Dude, how did freaking Frank get better than you? What?
I rolled disadvantage. I have heavy armor on.
To be
Although I
fair,
did roll a 4 and a 6.
Cats, even when spectral, probably have a good
Ooh,
ability and
nice.
stuff.
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right. I think I got a giant elk. giant badger, and a giant rat.
Adrian, would it make sense to like maybe send the giant elk running through there to startle, to distract them?
No.
And-
No.
No.
All right,
No.
it was worth a
They're
shot.
sleeping.
One
They're
is
sleeping.
once.
Wow.
Yeah, they might still
Yeah,
be
that's
hungry.
still
think-
better than none of them sleep. Or
Uh,
yeah, none of them
stealth.
being
Stealth is
Alright.
our friend right now.
Element of surprise.
Well,
Sorry, just checking something real quick.
a moose running through your camp would be a hell of a surprise.
yeah.
So-
Surprise!
Oh, that doesn't really work. Never mind.
Mage armor.
No, I was gonna say I could cast darkness over their camp, but that's concentration. So if I was gonna cast haste on Amrook, then
So you don't
And no-
necessarily have to cast that. I mean, it's situational, right?
And no one can see in darkness, anyways. It's a magical darkness.
I didn't mean
But
to.
it's. I mean, I love the darkness spell.
well, I'm just thinking if I could cover 2 of them in darkness or something, just to give us a little bit of an
fair
edge.
fair
But
point.
it's also only a 30-foot diameter,
Yeah.
so 15-foot radius sphere. So
Fog cloud
that
might
doesn't
be
cover a
better, it's
whole-
little wider.
yeah, that doesn't cover a whole lot of a frost giant.
I was just gonna say that. Fog cloud might work. We'll check her
Okay.
out.
Maybe you could use that that fire thing that you create a wall to split them up.
Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea.
Or to, I think one time you did a semicircle around them to force people together, or you could do different things like that.
Yeah, kind of circle them in.
Okay. You guys continue getting a little bit closer, then making your way forward. You having the badger? You still having them badgers and bear boars within 100 foot, northeast south sort of thing?
Well, I have a giant elk, a giant badger, and a giant rat now. The giant elk is definitely going to be out to the east, 100 feet or so.
So wait, giant elk, giant badger, and what?
Giant rat.
Giant.
Giant rat will
giants.
ride on my. Giant rat will ride on my shoulder for now.
Okay.
He's got Master Splinter like just popping up right here.
So it's a
Mhm.
New York rat. I see.
All right. So he's on your shoulder. The elk is to your east, and the badger.
To the west.
All right. And Polly.
I'm going to keep Polly 100 feet in front of us. Since we are getting closer and approaching.
All right. He is heading directly in front of you guys to the southeast. And Frank.
I don't think. you
Where
heard
is Frank hanging out?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. My
You
cat
okay?
was like pawing at something. I had to smack him. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't smack him.
Yeah,
Anyone watching? I just said, "Hey, stop smacking." I did not.
He did.
I'm very
He's
gentle.
an animal abuser. Tell PETA.
Oh no.
Not a sponsor yet.
I hope.
Frank's hanging out with me.
Okay, he's gonna stay right with you then. Got it.
Yep. I've got a plan for him, but I'll once we get up closer, we'll see where he goes.
For some reason,
Okay.
Evan, that scares me. Anytime you say "I've got a plan,"
Mhm.
I'm
As
not
I
get
get
trying to
excited
pick on
every
you.
time I hear it.
I get nervous. Like it
Is it-
literally makes
a
me
little-
nervous.
Does it
I've
involve
drank
a
Get a
rope?
little.
Yes, it does. I have drank many beers, half a bottle of champagne, and I'm drinking Bullet Rye out of a bottle. Not a sponsor yet. It should scare the shit out of you.
This is what I think
right.
of. I put a GIF in the Discord.
I just saw Tommy Boy.
I was gonna say he's a bit of a Tommy boy.
I've
I'll
got
give it
a
to him.
plan. Yikes.
That's exactly that's exactly what he looks like.
After you guys finish your adventuring career, Griswold is going to go into sales, and the scene with the car, toy trucks, and the fire, on the edge. That is Griswold's second career. Just completely overzealous in his attempt.
I just assumed that's what Griswold was doing before he joined the Phandalin 5.
That's how I roll. That's how I roll.
Griswold
All
looked
right.
wingy.
Oh, God.
I'm pretty sure I could probably recite every line of that goddamn movie.
I have not seen it in too long.
But for
That's
some reason,
definitely
as soon
my
as you
movie.
hear one line, you know like the next 6.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely
All
my movie that I've seen more than any other.
Oh, see, yeah, I got a few times here, but I'm overdue. So as you guys continue heading southward, you get close. You know you're getting close. You can sense it. The anticipation, the stress, the anxiety. The woods slowly open up from the dense overgrowth that you were facing before, and the heavy boulders, and it starts to get more sparse. Just a little lighter, a little bit more deadwood, before opening up to fairly wide open terrain. A few large boulders scattered throughout, what you've been walking through for a while. But otherwise, you've got fairly decent distance at any given time, a couple hundred yards at a time. Sparse trees out and about, mostly grass covered terrain. So you've got very good visibility, which is exciting to you. You're optimistic because you can see a good ways out in front, but terrifying because there are limited places to hide. You get closer and closer, and Polly is the first one to see it as it sits at a higher level, 100 feet, and then above in front of you and above the ground as it's looking forward. Sees these ruins that it described to you. This camp uh, of the giants that it knew. Old buildings. The first thing that you see there. Actually the shape of buildings is really all they are left. They're about 6 foot tall walls, so that's something enough that you have some ability to hide. But you can see through these walls at different points. Through the cracks between buildings, the old remnants of the foundations of buildings, and you see the fire giants resting on the far side. The first thing you see is one of the fire giants sitting down,
Frost.
resting up against the
Frost.
We hope.
frost. What did I say? Fire?
Yeah.
Sorry, frost. Frost giants. They're sitting down back against the wall of one of these foundations, just resting, arms crossed, kind of looking off into the distance. Doing little. The other one to the south of it, resting as well, sitting down back against the foundation of another building. And you see a statue in the center of these ruins, old, diminished, what appears to be some statue of a person standing with a book in hand, and another frost giant standing, leaning up against it, facing the other two, and just talking. All three seem to be awake. You hear not loud, but the guttural voices echoing over to you as they discuss. But you can't quite make it out. You just hear that boom, that rumble of their discussion as they're still a good ways away. You guys are still about 200 feet away at this time, getting closer and closer. At that point, what do you guys want to do as you come across this scene about 200 feet in front of you?
Is this
About
Oh,
about
sorry.
250 feet out or so, I'm going to come up to Griswold, touch him on his shoulder, not inappropriately, not inappropriately, and cast Long Strider at second level on him and myself. So
Okay.
you're getting an extra 10 feet of movement.
Well,
Lasts for an hour. So
Does that statue with the book holding the book, does that look familiar at all or no?
No, it's pretty worn down at this point from what you can tell. I mean, it seems centuries old. You can just barely make out that is the general figure. But within the ruins of this, you don't quite recognize anything that would in any way be appealing. Seems to be there's nothing out here that you're immediately aware of at this particular point.
Do we see the sparkly things, elemental creature
You
things?
you do see a few of them dancing around, shooting in between the buildings, kind of ducking in and out, playing.
Do we have Can we get a count of how many?
It's tough to say. At different
Rough-
points, you see
Roughly.
3 or 4, maybe upwards of 6, but you can't see any one at any given time. So you're probably guesstimating between 3 and 5.
And how big are they?
These things are fairly tiny. You actually immediately recognize them. You've seen them before when you were on the ship heading to Luskin. These shiny things, they appear to be very similar to what you fought on the shoreline. What you now know as ice mephits.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to look back at the group and say, they're awake. I could distract them and you guys can flank them.
Hey, Grizz, why don't you just go talk to him?
Gesundheit.
They might kill us if we just try to talk to them. But, I mean,
No,
Oh,
just
they'd kill you.
We'll stay here.
Oh, just me. Oh, fuck. Thanks. Fair enough.
Okay, you go talk to him. We'll surround him.
We could just hang on. We could put up a wall of fire between us and them. I don't know if that really helps us though, or at least just divide them in half or something.
Yeah, I mean, if you could divide them, because I could run up and start smacking. I'm gonna move to the front of the group if I wasn't already there, and say, how about I get their attention, and if you could separate them.
I
maybe?
don't think that's a good idea to split the party in any fashion. So for you to go alone, I don't think is a great idea.
Yeah, I think we should split their party, but not ours.
Then what
Gee,
is
what
a
kind of-
better route
what kind of
since we're
terrain-
not finding a plan? What are we
kind of
going
terrain
to do?
do we have here?
Very open plain. I mean, it appears this kind of opened up as a very old town that existed or some type of settlement, and so things are pretty flat, grassy for the most part. There are a few barren trees and a few fairly large boulders that exist outside of town that they seem to have built the town kind of within that structure. There's multiple of those that I would say are about. I mean, they stand about 15, 20 feet tall. Almost house size around the outskirts of the ruins, but otherwise very flat open.
So there's
Do
3, right?
There are 3, yes.
Sorry, go ahead, Adrian. I interrupted.
is there any other like structure remnants left? Any like partial walls or anything like that?
Yeah, there's still the foundations that exist. There are at least 10 different buildings that you can see that the structure of the foundations are existing, still about 6 feet tall. So just eye level for most for Siddle and the average Adrin, the average humanoid, and they exist in a semicircle like area as you're looking at it.
Is there any way we can get a little bit closer to some of these like walls?
Yeah.
Is Griswold going to be a caster again? Oh my god, this is going to be great. You're saying I get to use
before we crawl closer, is there any one that's kind of like we could separate that one from the other 2? Like, because you
I'll
said
tell you
one's
what.
leaning up against something, talking to the other two. Can we line a fire in between them so we isolate one and all attack the one?
I'm gonna go ahead and move you guys over to the scene, and that way you get a better visibility and can decide what to do from there. Okay, good. Over you guys come.
Yeah. So are we approaching from the north, south? Where are we approaching from?
You were coming to the
North,
southeast.
north,
You're in the northwest of the map right now.
We're in
I
northwest. Okay.
scattered you guys on there at the moment, but
Oh, I
kind of
didn't see us
rearrange
on
as you
there.
see
Sorry.
fit.
Yeah, I didn't see us on there.
No
So,
worries.
so if we were to drop a wall of fire here at a diagonal, we could kind of isolate the other 2 and 3 mephits, and then we have 2 mephits and a frost giant to fight instead of all at once. Just throwing an idea out there. You guys decide from
I
there.
hate. And
I'm
are we
thinking
all
that.
going to? Go ahead.
I'm thinking that the mephits will go down fairly easily with a wall of fire or with anything fire.
Mhm.
So I'm kind of thinking leave those guys to me.
Right. We should definitely focus the giant themselves, but at least isolating a wall like you're showing would be a good plan to keep those giants back.
Yeah, I'm thinking if I drop a wall of fire right here.
Is that the length of your wall? Because they probably will just walk around that, huh?
Yeah, that is the length. So I don't know if that's really worth it, to be honest.
Okay.
That's what she. Wow, that was such a disappointing. Like, is that the length really?
All right, cool. So you got the.
So
Shit, Carl.
It might be worth it if I cast
Rusty's
fog.
heard that before, so I'm not.
Ooh.
I could get them both in a fireball and get a little damage started on them. Can't get him though.
Hey, what about a fog cloud to just to disorient them, and then you could do a wall of fire as well in there, so they are taking damage as they're disoriented, so they won't know which way to go to get out of and around the wall of fire.
Yeah, because I can cast it at second level instead of being a 20-foot radius, a 40-foot radius. So I could definitely get these guys for sure because they're just 40 feet now. So bigger level, definitely incapacitate them for a while. Let's do that. As soon as I would say, Siddle, if you cast like firewall like right here on them, as soon as you cast that, I will cast fog cloud at second level, and it'll be a 40-foot radius, and I can easily. I mean, it'll be what 80 feet, 40-foot radius, 80 feet. Yeah, I'll easily cover them.
Can you plant the fog cloud with the other giant in there as well, so that it gives us time to get to him? He doesn't have time to throw boulders.
Yeah, I can get all of them. It's just if I do that,
I would just keep him in the tip just for a second, just see how it feels.
Yeah, it feels.
yeah,
Lovely thought.
I can absolutely do that. DM, would you mind if you throw up an 80-foot diameter fog cloud? I just want to see how I can get this, just to make sure I do it.
Yep.
Ooh, we got a
Yeah.
raise away there.
I just want to make sure it does what I think it's going to do. Because here's the other deal too. How far are we away?
All right, 1 second, pulling it up.
Oh, I gotta cast this.
There we go. Fog
We're
cloud.
there. I'll have to sneak up.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a little closer. Obviously, we're just
You
planning
need
a little
80
bit
feet.
ahead.
Is
hold
there a
on,
way
let me
for us to
think a little bit.
get to this boulder down here? If we could sneak down here, we'd be a little bit closer, and then
Almost. Hold on, I gotta drop it one more time. Wait, 1 second, Grizz. And you said 80 feet diameter.
Yep.
That's your puppy right there.
Perfect.
So
the idea is Citadel cast firewall on the bottom 2. I'll throw this up immediately. We're gonna move down, and then I think along the way let's focus whatever of these little guys come up right at us. Knock those guys out quick, and then as soon as we see the first frost giant, nail them. Sound like a plan?
Like it.
All right, perfect. So, yeah, as soon as I see that firewall, it'll come up. This is where I'm. Hold on. This is where I'm getting at. So it's just gonna get this. Oh crap!
I like to imagine we're just sitting right outside of range, drawing this all in the dirt for each other.
We are.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's how I picture it.
Actually, I'll do it right there. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna do it. Okay.
Actually, no. Pull it. Actually, no. Keegan.
Yeah.
Pull it northwest a little bit, because if it's in front of this back guy, he won't be able to see over it, right?
So like there.
So even if like a little bit, I would say even a little bit more, and then up. Yeah, right there. Because this back guy, even if he gets out of the cloud,
he has to go around.
He has to go around it to even see us.
Okay.
Right.
So yeah, I like it. So I'm gonna keep it there just for all intents and purposes, but I'm not gonna cast it until the firewall comes up. And until we get closer, and then the firewall comes up.
And when that happens, like we're heading south, and then we're gonna scoot that. Is that right?
We are heading southeast, correct? And as we get closer, that's happening.
Cool. Stittle, how much range do you need for that firewall?
120, I think.
Perfect. Me too.
Yes, 120 feet.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get this out there at second level just to get it out there. Yeah. So that's where I have to be basically right in here, essentially.
Yeah, are we able to like come up and sneak into one of these like little? I know you said they were about 6 feet. I don't think I'm going to be able to. The group probably can, but my big ass is just probably walking up there.
You can certainly try. I'm just clearing it up. So you got Frank there. You got your giant elk. Sorry, I'm just setting up everything. I see you have a badger. You got the rat on your shoulder, I assume?
Yeah, he's on my shoulder. He's not going to do too much.
Okay, do you need me to load the rat?
Nah.
Yeah. With my Saturn.
Oh, sweet.
Maybe Siddle and I go up first. See if
I'm switching that bad boy.
Cast that.
What's that? I mean, I'm not in charge.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm not in charge.
Yeah, no, let's cancel that. Reed, for the record, I gave you Polly. You now have control of it. Polly sits right here in front of the group since he's been doing scouting. So that should now also be in your journal so that you have it for the future. And you can actually use it in the turn order.
All right. Well.
One last thing. Sorry, I was getting the giant rat ready.
Oh, you're good. You are good.
Grizz, why don't you and I just hang here, give them a little bit of a head start, and then we can follow. That way, if we are too noisy, they'll at least be close to position.
I know what Grizz is gonna do as a backliner. Motherfucker's pulling out magic missile.
We can use as much as we can to get up there. You have Longstrider, and I have my boots.
How far can you throw, Ambrook? I'm just curious.
I've been asking that question since day one, and we still have not done it. We can figure that out at some point. But sure, that's
all right.
Throw Gimli.
Griswold feels a little bit uneasy about the squishies going up first, but sure.
They're stealthily going up first, though. That's the thing.
Can we like army crawl and not be seen over this wall?
Yeah, I mean you can hide behind it. You wouldn't be seen in the armor crawling. That's a 6-foot wall there. So
But
as
would
far
you
as visuals
be
go,
noisy?
Army crawling? No, I mean that's pretty stealthy. Army crawling.
Okay.
Because the whole point for us is just if Siddle and I can get in here, we're within range to where we can cast what we need to. I think. Well, let me see. He's right where he can cast his, and so am I. So as long as we can get in here, we're good. Siddle, what do you think?
Let's do it.
Sneaky? Cool. All right. So we're gonna sneaky army crawl it into here, just within range, for us to cast what we need to.
okay.
Yep.
So that's your intention. Go ahead and give me a stealth check with advantage of doing so.
Oh shit! Here it goes.
All right,
One
come
and a
on,
two.
advantage. Don't fail me now.
1 and a 2.
Yes,
I like
that's
it.
exactly what's about to happen.
I mean, if we get,
Ooh,
he rolled a
all right.
19. It's on
Nice.
me. Stealth.
Nice.
Don't fuck it up.
20.
Oh wow.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Hot damn.
You two are able to easily crawl up without issue.
All right. So we should be right here, within range. So
As
yeah.
we see them come to range, I assume they're going to signal us, and we're going to try and stealthily come closer. And if we perceive that they have caught wind of us, it's go time.
I would say the signal is as soon as you see fog cloud and firewall come up, just start coming.
Yeah,
I'm
let
saying-
me cast first though.
You watch them. If they hear us coming to you, cast, and we're running.
Yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
stealthy until that point.
Okay. So let's see how far. Yeah.
Point of note, I'm casting Shillelagh. So I have to cast it delayed.
Shillelagh as well. All right.
Oh, this is gonna be fucking sweet. Who's dying first, boys and girls? Just kidding. No one's dying today. Oh, I got heartburn. Dude, that's
From
All right.
from
You
the
guys have full
spaghetti.
control. I'm just holding as
Well-
you guys rearrange yourselves.
So
A
we
bit.
are moving
Oh.
stealthily closer. Yeah.
Whoever doing that, give me the stealth check.
With advantage.
Yeah,
Are you guys
we're
crawling?
army crawling as well to get close to Warwick and Siddle, but they're in their position, and then we're going to full
High
bore.
five,
Give me this-
Chris.
Stealth with advantage if you're army crawling it.
Well, mine's at regular because I'm at
At
disadvantage.
regular, yeah.
Nice.
Dude. Holy shiz.
Ooh.
I got you.
As a group, you succeed and you make your way forward.
Perfect.
The animals are going to hold back for right now.
All right.
Fucking Rogues here rolling
Nice.
nat 20s and shit.
I only rolled a 22.
So,
Only.
I had to make
Only-
up for Carl's antics over here.
Exactly.
So we're up here then. Like we actually
yeah, how close did you want to get Amro?
did we?
Because we got
We went right on top of you, and then as soon as we get there, I assume you were gonna.
boom. All right, we're casting it. Well, I already cast mine. It just has to pop back up, so we're good.
As they cast theirs, I'm going to cast one more thing. As they're casting,
Okay.
I'm going to cast Enlarge on Amrook.
Hmm?
Oh my god!
I don't think this has
So
happened before.
So he's normal size now,
That's just picky.
Oh.
and he gets an
All
extra
right.
D4 for damage.
Nice.
Do I
Cool.
get
Oh.
any additional strength? How does that work?
It's
You
advantage
get
on
a-
strength checks and saving throws. Wow.
And you get
A D4, extra D4.
You also and you're also now large.
Is large 10 foot? Like what are we talking?
It doubles in size
Yeah,
in
you're
all
Gris-
dimensions.
You're
Okay.
Griswold size.
Yeah, you
So
double.
you move from medium to large.
Oh,
Oh,
you were technically medium. You're technically a medium character. I thought you were a small character.
Yeah.
That's why I said normal. My apologies.
So you deal 1d4 extra damage, as he mentions, and you have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
All right.
Alright. Let's do it.
My
All
God.
right.
As soon as
All
they
right.
cast it, I'm running. I'm double booking it.
So walk me through here. What's being launched all at once?
Firewall
Large.
is going to be
Firewall.
large on Amrook.
Firewall on Amrook.
Yeah, firewall on us. It's going to be a circle.
So
Um,
firewall is going up.
Yeah, it's going to be on these two, right, Siddle?
Yep.
Okay, it's going to be actually on them, so they're hopefully automatically getting damage, right?
The
I
wall
believe that's how it worked.
facing towards them, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's how that works.
All right, and what is that? 30-foot firewall?
60 foot.
60-foot firewall. All right.
Dude, that's beastie.
Hold on.
That's hot. So excited. Dude, there's a lot of these little like ghouly things
I
around.
feel like since it's Mother's Day, I should say just like your mom.
Just like your mom. Fucked up.
Oh, that's showing up a little late. Let's go one more.
Just like Peg.
Damn.
What?
She's hot.
What'd you say?
Wincest, am I right?
Oh, come on.
Heyo.
I told Lindsay the only reason I'm with her is to get to her mom.
Hell yeah, I get it.
Oh no.
And then we're doing yeah.
All right, and I'm gonna. How do I give this to you? So where do you want this, Siddle? Let me ask you that.
Can
Put it
I
right
actually
on
move
these
it?
two.
Yep. And so angled so that, and then the Bernie bit is on them. So
A little bit more.
angled it towards the north a little bit.
2 and
Yeah,
7.
sorry, I gotta hold it. There we go.
Yeah.
There you go. Perfect.
And then, how thick is that supposed to be?
1 foot thick.
Thick
All right,
ass.
so it is narrow.
But the
Happy Mother's
hot
Day.
part. Hang on.
It's a dick in a box.
All right. The hot part is facing them. Got it.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how long the hot. Okay, 10 feet is the hot part, though.
10 feet's the hot. Oh, so it does extend out 10 feet then for that standpoint.
Yeah, the heat radiates, I guess, but the wall itself is only 1 foot thick.
Nice.
All right.
And then I have a 80-foot diameter fog cloud. That one that was there that is now gone. I don't know what happened.
All right, so you got a fog cloud. I temporarily got it. So
There she is. All right. So it still covers this guy down here, right? Like this guy's still in it, right? Just on the edge.
he's vaguely in it. It's easy for him to kind of jump out. You might want a little bit more centered. I'll give you like that to make it a little tougher. Oh, come on.
Yeah, that should get all of them.
There we go.
Yeah, that'll get all of them. Cool. As long as it gets all of them, we're good.
Okay, so you cast the fog wall or fog cloud. What else? Who else launched anything there?
That's it, I think.
I
We're
think
just
enlarge on Amrook was the only other thing.
Thank you.
Oh.
So Warwick's concentrating.
I'm ready to roll initiative.
I am also concentrating.
Stiddle is concentrating. Come on.
This is how I concentrate.
Oh, why isn't doing that? All right. There we go. You got the concentration on, and then enlarge, reduce. All right. So Amrook blows up in size.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
I'm gonna smack Amrook on the shoulder and be like, we're about to have some fun, brother.
Roll for initiative.
All right. On that note, hold on. Let me.
What the
All right.
fuck is a ballista?
Remove all turns. Clear. Good. That was from previous. I had to clear it out. Now we're good. I'll honor you guys in.
Nice.
All right, Griswold didn't.
Kiggs, don't forget you got advantage.
Yeah, I rolled a 16 first, so we're good.
I got you. Don't you worry.
How'd that pop me down to 8? Oh, there it goes. Never mind.
That was
Oh,
me.
you're changing it. Got it. I got you. Cool. Okay. Dude, look at Adrian rolling a 21. What?
I like it.
Come on, bro. Ah.
Elk is doing good. All right.
You know, I gotta say, before this fight starts, that was probably the best planning session that we've ever done going into a fight. And I'm gonna leave it there.
You know what I also love? How good we are at just grouping up for just one
Yeah.
single fucking boulder. now that we're an initiative and nobody can change their decisions.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I saw
Well
it, too, but we're
played.
good. We're good.
Quiet,
At
you.
least I'm on the other side of the wall.
Oh yeah, me,
We won't-
Paulie,
I
and
won't be there
Frank
long.
are
Don't,
vibes.
don't
Oh,
worry. Don't worry.
man.
Any of those are a disadvantage except for like Frank.
Oh, they all rolled like shit. Doesn't matter.
Thank God.
You guys are certainly getting advantage here. Do we have everyone? Phive, Amro, Frank. We got
Yeah.
some giants. Reed, did you want to get Polly in there? If there's anything you want to do with Polly, now that Polly exists. You're muted, by the way.
My bad. Is there an initiative button on? Yes,
There should be for Polly.
I figured.
And it has everything in place, so it will be accurate. All right.
Damn.
With that said, everything firing off at once. You guys release the spells as all hell breaks loose. Did I didn't see a roll for the firewall for the 5d8 damage. Was it there and I missed it?
Oh, no, I never actually rolled it.
All right, good. It wasn't just me then.
Nope. Only 25. Oh well.
What could it have been? Oh, 5d8. Never mind.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
better
that's
than
the-
half. Better than half, though.
Yeah. So I will need a dex save from them then.
Uh,
All right.
Nice job.
Right, on the top and bottom, deck save, deck save. First one saves, second one does not. So that's going to be 12 points of damage for the first one.
Yep. We got health bars?
Almost.
They're looking pretty rough.
It singed his beard off. He's pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. You cut them by mistake. They do not. But all is alerted now. Adrian, with that said, you are officially up.
Yeah, yeah.
Real quick. Which yeah. I'll figure it out later.
What
What
do
was
you
the
need?
damage that they took? They one took full
12
and the other
and
took half?
25.
Alright. I am lost it. There we go. I'm going to move. I have effectively a move of 60 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. I can get to this guy. And I'm going to attack. Feather staff. Oh, not with advantage. Oh no, it's okay.
13 will hit.
AC 13. For 13 points of damage.
It's in a small elemental,
And,
unaware. 2 quick, rapid hits before it even realizes you're there.
And then I will give a little bit of monk attack.
Little punch right in the face.
AC 7. Going to assume that's
7
a miss.
will not hit. After the
And
blunt
then-
hits, he manages to quickly get out of the way.
And I will. That was move back to here. With mobility, and that is my turn.
All right. Polly's up.
So Paul. He's gonna stay at his original height of like 100 feet in the air.
Okay. Just keeping an eye on.
Yeah. That's it.
All right.
Got it.
So Ice Method is up. Yeah, this one. Cool. He is going to move. He starts tearing towards you very quickly as he now realizes what's going on. Good. At that point, he is going to. Sorry, I got my turn order in the wrong position. Yeah, he's doing it. This thing is going to. You see it wiggle a little bit and fire off. Yeah, there we go.
Son of a bitch.
Touche. All
We
right.
can go a hair further here.
Making my way downtown.
He's dropping that on the group, and that is the end of his turn.
Fuck,
Asshole.
I can't even. Yep.
Warwick, you're up. Currently covered by a fog cloud.
So how?
Wait a minute.
Are you gonna do what I think you're about to do? Because that'd be funny.
Come on, roll, you fucker. Why isn't it working? Counterspell.
No! Busting out the counterspell! And as soon as this fog cloud appears, it suddenly dissipates just as quickly.
Nice.
Nice job.
You see it dissipate, heading on the distance. What it was immediately a dense, brutal fog turns into a light mist before being swept off to nothingness.
Perfect.
Kudos.
We need the beginning of this fight to go well.
Kudos.
Oh my
That was
gosh.
good.
Warwick, then you are still up, still with the big
Good
counter.
job. Nice counter.
Righty.
That really fucked us pretty bad.
I'm gonna move here.
Does Rusty? Does that take concentration?
No, it's instantaneous.
Yeah, that's just the once. And oh, that's why I didn't roll. There we go.
I like where your head's at trying to fuck the party though.
Yeah, I'm the only one not getting fucked here. I'll dig.
I'm not. I wasn't in it.
So I'm gonna move there. Cast Shield Touch on this guy. 13 to hit, 15 necrotic if it does.
13 will hit, and as it does, the necrotic you see through this glassy ice figure, you see the black vein slowly working its way up through without incident. It just rips through these deep veins within the core of it, and as it does so, you see it shudder the black slowly and then rapidly expands before this thing suddenly explodes, and you see this 5 foot just ball of ice take off in all directions as it disappears.
Nice. I'm gonna take one step over, and I'm gonna.
Adjun turns to Warwick. Nice.
gonna take one step over, and that's 6-foot wall. So I'm kind of gonna like duck down, just like I want to be like peering over a little bit, but at least get some partial coverage. Something.
All right, so yeah, I'll give you 3/4 cover if you're just
Nice.
barely peering over it.
And then that will end my turn.
All right, Reed, you're up. Reed's burrowing. He's going down.
Him and the badger hanging out.
Yeah, what? 4 more of those things, right? 4 more. Well, seeing what these little fuckers can do, they might be pretty dangerous too.
What do you got going on, Reed?
I'm gonna dash as my bonus, and then I'm going to crouch and kind of look. Let me make sure I'm showing to others. Yeah. Kind of look in this kind of field of view, like essentially peering past these, peering to the south, essentially.
Okay.
So,
Mhm.
the cone of vision.
Got it. So you're kind of keeping an eye out through the cracks from the various areas. So you kind of see through there and through there, all the way, everything back here. Cool. All right.
Cool.
Kill.
Anything further from there?
Nope, that's it.
All right, giant elk in the back.
All right.
Going to double move. Get to here. I think that's all he can really do. Yeah. That's all you can do.
All right. There you go. Cool. Siddle, you are up.
Yes.
All right. Are these walls tall enough that they would be obstructing line of sight to this ice method down here?
So they are all 6 foot tall.
Oh,
So
okay.
from your
Yes.
standpoint, yeah, if consider all the walls around the vicinity 6 foot tall, and the rocks to be 20 feet.
Okay. Let's see then. Okay, so I'm going to take some movement. Go down through that crack. 6. And then I'm going to cast Fire Bolt at the ice method over here by the giant elk.
All right.
Oops, shouldn't have been an advantage, but 24 to hit should hit, right?
24 will definitely hit.
And then 13 points of fire damage if it does.
Ripping out, catching them squarely. This thing just pulverizes them. Actually, would have. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I gotta confirm something.
It's +5 for 3/4 cover.
No, but thank you.
Oh.
Oh, come on. Yep. Okay. So if the 3/4 cover still doesn't do it, however, as it reaches this thing, it pulverizes. You see the flame rapidly rip through it, and as it does so, shattering ice shards in every direction, throwing them out in a 5 foot radius. With that, I'm gonna need. Oh, come
Oops.
on.
Sorry, Oak.
Is that a deck?
Make a dexterity saving throw for the giant elk.
Basically, you just turned Firebolt into Ice Knife.
Yeah.
My favorite.
And Eric, for the record, that did 26 points of damage.
Ooh.
Oh man,
Ooh.
Okay.
my
Now we
God!
know.
Wow.
Now we know.
Glad we found
So,
that out on the elk, though.
Yes,
vulnerable.
Yep.
very glad we found that out on the elk and not one of us. Because you said that the other one that we
Oh, there's a dice.
killed flung out ice, but I didn't realize it was going to be quite that potent.
All right, so he saves. He only takes 1 point of damage.
Wait, what?
The elk takes 1 point of damage.
He's saying that
Oh, okay.
Siddle did 26 points. So it
Oh
was
yeah,
his
Siddle did
double.
20. Sorry, Siddle did 26 on the
okay.
method.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry.
got it.
Yeah, your 13
I
was
thought the
26.
ice did 26 points to the elk.
No, sorry. My confusion. I should have elaborated. My mind was
No, no worries.
in my mouth. That would have been brutal, actually. I'm going to upgrade my methods for next time. I'll keep that in mind.
That would suck.
All right. Anything else, Siddle?
So that one's
Nope,
dead,
that'll
right?
do it.
Giant Badger? Grizz, you're up next.
He's moving. What's his movement? 30 feet. So he's on double move. He's gonna come up here behind Reed. Reed, you got a buddy.
Would like to kiss him
And
on the
that is
forehead.
his turn.
Can I kiss him on the forehead?
You certainly can
Yes,
try.
you can.
Did the cloud accidentally get moved north, or what's going on with the fog cloud?
Yeah, I must have accidentally bumped it.
Okay.
I didn't move the whole map, did I? No.
No.
Oh, I didn't tell you guys about the light wind.
That's what I was waiting for that shit.
I mean, no one checked, but that's a different story. That's another move now. All right, Grizz.
Double move. That'll end my turn.
Aaron out in the open space. Ballsy move. I like it. Althea.
I couldn't leave Siddle out in the open space. I couldn't
I
leave him
appreciate
out
that.
there. I couldn't let him do it.
I'm gonna move over here. And can I hide by this rock? I'll try. Actually, I'm gonna use my action to pull up my hood.
All right. No issues
And
there.
then stealth. I forgot about my
All right, give me a
my
stealth check. With
whatever
with
else
advantage.
that is.
Is that with the cloak? Gives you advantage.
I think I haven't remembered the cloak in forever. I can't even find my cloak.
Is it the cloak of Elvenkind? Is that what we're talking about?
Yep.
Yeah.
Advantage on stealth checks. Cool.
As long as you're standing still, right?
I mean,
Well, shit.
All right. You think you're hidden. Anything else you want to do, Althea?
He's eating spaghetti. He fucked up.
what's spaghetti for you?
Althea, anything else you
Wouldn't I
intend to do
get
here?
this necklace of protection?
Necklace of
No,
protection?
that's all. Yeah. I feel like that's where my cloak was, but now it's necklace of protection.
I see the cloak of Elvenkind. We'll come back to that. I don't remember you getting the necklace of protection.
Yeah, I'll switch it.
Don't switch. Don't adjust anything yet. I'll have to go back and look on why that was. I don't remember giving
'Cause I
away a
don't have
necklace.
a necklace, but my cloak is gone.
That's weird. I've got your cloak under your. Hold on, super quick, and then we'll jump to it. Meanwhile, Frank, whatever Frank's gonna do while I'm figuring this out.
Got it.
In your player's journal, Althea.
Well, I know it's in my journal, but in my actual under equipment.
Oh, well, that sounds like a mistake then. I didn't add that. So yeah, you want to replace it on your equipment.
Yeah.
Frank's gonna move there, and that'll end his turn. He's gonna double move.
All right, Frank, get into it. Amruk.
Amruk will click his boots together and do a little leapy leapy all the way out here, and then double
There's
leap.
just Ooh. Does he say there's no place like home?
Yes.
Did you
can't
just leapfrog
quite
me?
Get there. Well, I kind of. I mean, I am about that size now.
It was cute. It was like you saw Griswold like kind of hunch down a little bit, so Amber can like, it was kind of nice.
Amber dragged his nuts right over Griswold's head.
His enlarged nuts.
I get that checked out if it lasts for longer than 4 hours.
I'd like to think that your balls didn't get enlarged. Everything else did, but the groin area.
Well, it only doubles the size. So since they were already so tiny, they still look normal.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, bonus action tunnel fighter, and that'll be it for Amruk.
All right.
All right. Let's see if these fuckers get out of this. If they don't, it'd be nice. If they do, all right.
Good. So, after a large amount of movement that you cannot see, you see this one pop out up here.
Oh, fuck me.
What you're going for?
And that is all he can move at the time.
Thank God.
So hang on 1 second. Let me double check on Wall of Fire.
Oh,
Great
I know what you're...
point.
At the beginning of their turn?
Yeah, is it beginning of their turn?
Yeah. It's beginning or when they enter for the first time.
Or ends its turn there. So, yeah, okay. So enter for the first time and ends its turn.
Yep, so he started his turn there. I mean, you got him basically in the creation, so that's the start of the turn. And then he moves out. Oh, wait. So that does act as a solid wall, too.
Correct. Yes.
All right.
Oh, that kind of fucks up your rolls.
Yeah, based on that throws off what he actually did. My movement had him going straight through it, so that would not be the case.
Wow.
Good and bad. So actually, he knows to move away from it, so he does get a bit of an advantage on that.
He says, no, this is hot.
Ooh.
Is hot.
I want to see him trip over that wall behind him and fall on his fucking ass.
Right?
Yeah, he's...
Yeah.
And, well, he's going north. Can't go that way. He keeps pinching himself in that corner. Oh, and actually, as a matter of fact, he does. In the next step, he steps over that wall. At about 18 feet, that wall is taut, but let's give him a dexterity saving throw. Oh, and he does manage to catch his balance and just get over the wall, almost tripping.
Damn.
Good. That puts him there. And now he is out. But on the opposite side, can't see what's going on, so he's
Nice.
over the wall, and that is the end of his turn.
Good thinking on that one.
Oops.
Okay.
Now this
Good
one
job.
is south here. That's the one I wanted to hit. That's turn. That's... I can't go north. Can't go north. So it moves down here, and then moves over here. Cool. He is going to... Fuck. Yeah, that would work. Okay, good. That is as far as he can go. And his turn is over, and this one up front. I gotta create a better mechanic for rolling through these fog clouds because you guys are using them too effectively and too often. First one there. Second one there. Those are 3 rough rolls. And he is now out in plenty of time, and he comes straight across Amrook, pulls out his massive great axe and prepares for the attack. Coming through for the first swing to Amrook.
Natural 20.
No one wants to see that. Nat 20 to hit.
Doesn't
That
hit.
is going to that is going to be 58 points of damage.
God damn. Yeah, you hate to say it.
On the second swing, will a 28 hit?
Yeah.
That is going to be 28 points of slashing damage.
Fuck.
Yo, Eric, did that double his hit points too?
It did not.
Is Amrook down?
No, he's still standing.
He has 1 hit point.
Adrian, what do you got going on over there? You're
Nothing. Just clearing my throat.
Yeah, I'm.
How much
All right,
was the second damage?
28. All right. So
Horton.
Yeah.
So the Ice Method, who is now up to the... Where is this one?
Thanks, Evan.
What the hell? Where is he?
Ooh,
Oh, there he is. Okay, cool. He's going down here. This one is going to...
Gee, I made a 14 on my con save on that damage, by the way.
What did you have for concentration?
It wasn't concentration. I took damage.
It's his.
Ah, thank you.
Battle.
Forgot about that. Good call. Yep. And that is the end of his turn. He is gonna... Oops. Good. And Adrian, you're up.
Getting caught up here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 5, 60. Want to get behind the wall? There we go. Crap. Bonus. It's not going to do anything. I'm going to hold on to it. Oh, there's this one here.
Yep.
He's alive,
Yes, one
right?
just wrapped up there.
All right, I didn't see him. I'm gonna come this way a little bit instead of going that way. Yeah. Actually,
Kelly.
hold on. It's here. No. I'm going to cast Produce Flame if I'm close enough. So I would have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to move to here from here. I suppose going this way. Move to here. I'm going to cast Produce Flame on this guy.
All right.
AC 24.
24 will hit.
8 points of fire damage.
All right, coming in, hitting far more powerfully than you expected it to. You see a small flame erupt, doing 16 points of damage. Still standing.
Still up. Damn it.
He's in.
And then I'm going to 5, 10, 15, move right there. And that's my turn.
Okay. And that brings up the hawk, Polly.
Fly 25 foot down and dive 35. So now I'm at 65 foot.
Yep. Wait. 25 or 30? 25 and 35?
Yeah,
Or you
he's
go
100,
35 feet.
he's 100 feet in the air. So he flies
Okay.
25 down, 35. 25 south, 35 down.
Got it. All right, I'm with you. Anything else for him?
Negative.
Okay.
Poops.
This will...
Poops on him.
Let's see. This little guy is gonna move over. As far as he can go. Warwick, you're up.
All right. I'll move here. Pretty sure. First off, we are going to bonus action Bardic Inspiration for Amrook.
Thank you, sir.
And then we are going to. I cast Tasha's Mind Whip on this
Ooh.
guy.
Nice.
Okay. What is it? Wisdom.
3d6.
He has to intelligence. DC
Alright.
14 intelligence.
You're going with the one right next to Amrook, right?
Correct.
Damn.
All right. Intelligence saving throw for him. As you put this spell together, reaching out, does not save.
Perfect. So he's going to take 3d6. So let's see, 3d6. He's going to take 8 points of psychic damage, and he can either move, take an action, or a bonus action, but only one.
All right.
On his next turn. Nice job.
Not bad.
Nice job.
And that will end my turn.
All right. Oops. There we go. Sorry about that. Reed, you're up.
And then I'm going to attack with my short bow. Okay. 13 to hit.
Who are you attacking?
The ice.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
10 points of piercing.
With that, shattering straight through this ice method, you see the arrow go through and poof, firing off in multiple directions, but just out of everyone will see the hawks high enough above. So yeah, no one taking a blast from that as this thing shatters and disappears. Note your hawk is not dead. The ice method is. Cool.
35.
Shooting fish in a barrel.
Then I'm going to dash to there. That's it for me.
Okay. As you do so, let's see. Althea, you are the first to see it. Crawling out from around the rock above you,
Shit.
you see some creature crawling, some salamander-like, lizard-like feature from above.
Fuck is that?
You say
Yeah.
wizard? Wizard-like
Yeah.
creature?
King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
Wizard-like creature
Oh fuck.
coming out to there. Um,
Wow.
Oh, up there. Okay.
Yeah, so up top to there. This one should be a little bit easier to spot. Coming, ripping down. From the northeast, coming tearing into battle with a furious rage that you had not previously seen, was not on anyone's radar, including Polly's,
Parsnack?
was a frost giant with two-pronged helmet above, ripping down, coming into it. Very Viking-like in nature. Not what you would call a dragon-like helmet.
Fuck.
I know what this is, and we're in trouble.
We done fucked up, folks. Whose idea was this?
Coming tearing
Call
down
me.
along the rock.
Mm-mm-mm. We got this. We got this.
Another very similar looking frost giant. Again, the long white beard crossing over.
You trying to kill us?
I think
It
he
feels
is.
like
Yeah.
you're trying to kill us.
I thought the three frost giants by themselves was going to be difficult.
Sorry, that
Now
one
you're
I
gonna
drew.
with levels? Ah, crap.
There we go. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that one. That was dragged over by mistake.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then yep. Okay, that's good.
No, it isn't.
That turn.
Holy crap.
He's there. Giant elk is up.
Hold on. So are these both of these guys initiative 14?
Oh nope. So they pop in. I did not move the one. That was my mistake. So this is 14, and the other is 18.
18. Okay. Well now. Put this up.
We call this the act of mating.
The elk is going to charge at this one right here.
Okay.
He's got 60 feet movement. He can definitely get there. He's coming in with his ram attack. AC 8.
Does not hit. He manages to grab the horns and throw it away, moving it out of the charge.
And that's his turn.
Okay. Giant Badger's now up.
Honey Badger don't give a fuck.
Oh guys and girls.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like we
Is-
are constant fuck ups. And I thought we
You
planned
know what?
well.
Yeah, that's No,
Yeah, I
I
was
think
so proud of that
I
counter
think this
spell.
this is the DM hating us.
Yeah.
I feel like this is really down to Polly not doing Polly's job. Polly should have seen this.
So Polly,
No,
Polly
Pauly
would have
did
been able to. These guys were coming in pretty rapidly from the northeast. The timing did not work out in your favor. This has been an ongoing timing thing for the last 12 hours of game time. The dice were not in your favor, gentlemen.
That and Polly did say, like, granted, we can't know if this was the one of the two things that ran away and Polly lost.
Mm.
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 So what was the Badger doing again?
He just
He what?
he just moved.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see
That's
that. All right, Siddle, you are up.
All right. Firebolt at the giant in front of Amruk.
Oh, there's
17 to hit, 10 if it does.
17 will hit.
All right. And I'm going to take a little movement too.
All right.
Get myself behind this wall a little bit.
Anything else for Siddle?
Nope, that'll do it.
All right.
G, just to clarify, these two frost giants here are normal, or they're quote unquote advanced, or is this the only one that's?
They are normal.
Of, like-
This one to the northeast is the only one that looks a little bit different to you.
The one that's kind of grayed out.
Yes, exactly. He's a little bit different. So before Grizz is up, switch this over. Yeah, there we go. Crawling out from behind these guys.
What the fuck?
All right, getting around him. Before Grizz goes, to the southeast of the rock, Reed, you are the first one to catch wind of it. There is a movement that is almost flanking you that you do not see down below there. Most of you cannot yet visualize it.
Is Polly high enough to see it?
Yeah, Polly would be high enough to see it. You see what appears to be a small halfling hiding behind the rock that now prepares to pop out. Warwick, you're up. Or more specifically, Dildo Shaggins, you are up.
Oh, no.
Where's he at? I can't see him. What?
Behind the rock here.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Where is he at?
It's gonna be
here.
southwest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking
Hidden to
southwest.
most of
as
your
well.
characters. Southwest, sorry.
I thought
Holy.
Oh, my turn.
it would be like
My
south.
turn order was in the way.
Mine too.
Sorry, I had him on the. I kept saying southeast. Nope, he was holding his action. He was a little higher.
All right, like that kind of. Oh, all right, that kind of throws me a little bit here. Hold on.
You know what? I apologize. I did tell you to be the opposite direction. If you wanted to, we can go the opposite. That was me not knowing directions because I'm a dumbass.
If we could, yeah. That'd be
All
great.
right. Then we're gonna drop you over there on the opposite side of the battlefield here.
Oh shit.
Is that where you expected? Southeast now? Since that's what I said.
I'm trying to find him. Hold on.
I don't see him.
Oh,
either.
Down
right
below
above
the
the.
bottom.
Right there.
Yeah, the
We
right.
don't see him.
Yeah, he's like barely visible. He's right there. Yeah, we see him. That's fine.
We
I see
do.
him. I do.
Yeah, he's like
I
way-
definitely don't. I'm zoomed
Is
in.
he? Oh, he is. He is camouflaged to the nth degree.
Oh wow.
Oh my, yeah.
That
This
is
is like one of those
perfect
puzzles.
camouflage there. Here, let's.
I'm gonna trust you on it.
You know how many of your fucking bar tabs we've paid for?
Where this little fucker's glowing now.
Yeah.
Okay, I see
So-
that.
I'm gonna get a
Alright.
move here.
Escapade's finally caught up with him.
I think I have 30 movement. It doesn't have speed in here, but I'm pretty sure it's 30. That should
You do, yes.
be. All right. Seeing some folks come out here. Yeah, close enough. And then this gives me the 100. Yeah, so seeing a bunch of people come out, we're gonna cast plant growth, the 100-foot radius.
Oh man! All right, 100-foot radius.
It's a 100-foot radius centered on the point. So I can. It's 100. I have 150 feet. So I think I get like. Hold on. Let me go back.
It's huge.
It's like the
Shit.
entire map.
All right, where do you want this thing centered?
It would only. Oh shit! I guess that would get most of the map.
That's a 200-foot diameter. Yeah.
All right, so I want to throw it like.
Cast it where you need to cast it. To
Yeah.
get most of them. Holy Jesus, that's
Yeah, I
awesome.
want to get it like somewhere like right in here, right? I just don't
All
know
right.
how far that's gonna get out. Let's. Yeah, that might actually get some of Grizz too.
It's fine. Just
Yeah.
Grizz.
Or hold on.
I've got
See.
I've got ways.
Well, I mean, I could cast it to where essentially I could cast it 150 feet away, right? So I want to get it to where like the edge goes somewhere like here-ish.
Okay.
I can essentially cast it like, to the right of this though. You know what I'm saying?
You can also exclude. Read the
yeah,
other one. You can also exclude one or more areas of any size within the spell's area from being affected. So
Oh,
you can
yeah.
You're spell sculpting this around whoever you want.
Then I want to cover like the top northeastern side of the map down to, if I can get this guy, that'd be great. If I can get that guy, that'd be great. I don't think I can touch that guy though.
You're gonna exclude the elk friend.
If I can exclude well, I mean, it doesn't really matter, to be honest.
Holy.
I can exclude like the spot where he's at, but they're just gonna be around him. Well, hold on. Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. I did not have a good method here, so let's do that.
Basically, you want to cover as much to the left as you can, sculpt around us, so we have an area, like everyone has an area or like channels to just move, and these guys don't.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what you want to do.
That is correct.
I mean, you're casting this. I don't want to. I'm pretty sure that's what you were trying to get at.
Yeah. I wonder what this does.
All right, almost.
Ooh.
I don't know if it makes me just as nervous as when Evan says, "I've got a plan," when you say, "I wonder what this does." It's close though. It's close.
I got some interesting stuff.
Okay, that's gonna do it. Let me just pull this into the realm for
we just
reference.
see a whole new map. We just see a whole new map at this point.
No, I was just trying to. I had one for plant growth.
Holy fuck!
This is it. I mean, let me adjust it here now.
It's a massive. And then if we can go
So down a little, I guess.
Yeah, down and grab that guy. I don't think there's any way to get this guy here. Yeah, there's not. There's not. We can actually.
If you can sculpt,
You can. You
How
could
much-
sculpt and get all of them pretty much, or they would have to go around. You know what I mean?
Then yeah.
I mean, whatever you think, man.
I'll give you let's see, a little more like that. Yeah, I mean, you pretty much got everybody. And you can sculpt around Amrook, I guess.
Yeah, I'll sculpt around Amrook to where he can get out. I want to sculpt around Griswold so he can.
And Siddle. And
Is
Siddle,
Siddle
because
up there
he's
too?
in there.
Yeah. I want definitely.
Basically, so they have an offshoot, I guess, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you're basically kind of doing. Nope. That's not what I wanted.
Wow. I'm impressed.
Freehand, so
ridiculous.
you're basically pulling. You want to spell sculpt like that, and like that. I mean, I guess is that what you're attempting to sculpt this thing as?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And then you just hear him in the background going, "Jesus Christ!" It's been a while.
I don't know what to say to you right now.
I know.
All right.
And Siddle too, but he's so close. You don't have to sculpt around. He knows. He's all good.
Anything else for Dildo Shaggins?
That is the extent of it.
Where'd you go? I don't see you in the turn order anymore.
I don't know if I
don't see him.
I don't
Yeah,
even
back
know what
in.
to say right now.
Oh, there he is. All the way to 16.
Yep, 16.
That is correct.
All right. Grizz, you're now up as this growth builds around you.
I don't see how this has been created. All I know is there are what appear to be 6 frost giants. I'm just gonna look at the group and wow, with heavy heart say, "Get out of here!" Man, it like I don't like. I don't even know what.
Let's rewind to like 3.5 hours ago when I think me and Keegan both said, I think we could take on 3. 6 is going to kill us.
Like I'm just. I don't even know what to say right now. So I'm gonna. You can move on to Althea. I'm literally just moving like up this way. I'm just trying to count. I'm just counting at this point.
All right,
So.
Althea, you're up.
All right. I know it's plant growth, but can I still see this guy?
Yeah, it just gets very dense down below, but not terribly high, not inhibiting visibility from what I can tell.
If you trim the bushes, the tree looks bigger.
All right, dildo.
Yeah.
60 exactly.
No, that'd be 45.
Well, nice.
16 and a deck save.
For which one? Oh, you're going after this salamander here?
Yeah.
All right. 16.
I also forgot sneak attack. If it hits.
Yep, 16 will hit.
Plus 13. Plus a deck save.
Dex save. 14, so he saves on the dex. Manages to jump out of the way of your crazy exploding shards. Taking, however, was that 10, 23 points of damage?
What? Did you say 23?
Right? One
No,
piercing. What?
Plus sneak, so 14.
Oh, 14. That's right. 9.
The one
Cold
piercing
half
they
10,
miss.
9 cold is 10.
Yeah.
Plus
Yeah, you get
13,
it takes
23.
9.
No, the
It takes
total
the
damage
9
is
damage.
only if they missed the dex save.
The target of each creature
Oh.
within 5 feet must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take. Okay, so he succeeded on it, so he doesn't take the 2d6.
Okay.
That's what the 9 came from. So it's just the 1 and the 13. Cool. So
Yeah.
14 points of damage then.
And I need to change over to my computer for this. My phone's dying.
Okay.
I don't even fucking know.
Are you done, Ash? Anything else for Althea?
She might be changing to her computer, I think she said.
Oh.
She rolled stealth, so I think she's trying to.
Probably going back into hide?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep, now I got you.
I forgot my headset was connected to my computer and it wasn't picking up. I'm done after my stealth, which was a 16.
Got it. All right. This frost giant's up. He is struggling to move at this point. So he's going to double action, and that is all he can do. Stepping over the buildings, trying to crush it along the way, and done. Amruk, the plant growth just carved out around you.
Yeah, after that hit on the frost giant, his eyes light up red, blood dripping down his face. He's not going anywhere away from this guy now.
Oh.
All right.
Ooh.
I was really hoping to have somebody there for advantage, but let's do this.
When I saw you roll that, I don't know what the save is.
20 to hit. I'm gonna
20 will hit.
Yeah, no, I think I'll hold on to this. Strength saving throw, and I will add in 2d8, 2d10. I forget 2d8. I think.
Does not save. Goes prone.
So he's now prone on that one. He's going to take 17 points of damage total.
Don't forget your D4.
Yeah.
Extra
Oh,
D4
Oh yeah, the
damage.
extra D4 in the first one as well.
Well, that's all one hit. So
Got it.
20
All
points of
included in
damage.
9.
20 points of damage, and he is now prone, so I'm going to get advantage, correct?
Yes, you will.
All right, we're swinging. 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
Oh, one more d8, sorry. Decent damage, so that's 15, 24 points of damage.
Whew. Yeah, that's decent.
We're going to use Action Surge. So that should give me 2 more hits. 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
D4, 2d8. 26, 28 points of damage.
Whew. And coming through, continuing to slash away at this beast as he's on the ground. This vicious red-eyed Amruk unleashing on him. And with that, you're going to see the health bar.
All right. I got one more attack.
Holy shit.
I was hoping to crit one of these. 11 to hit.
Yeah, I know, right?
11 will not hit.
You have Bardic Inspiration.
Yes.
Sorry.
No,
So
you're right.
the
No, it's
XP4?
D8.
it's a D8.
It's a D6 or D8.
D8.
Okay. We'll throw it out there.
Yeah, because you're going to hit now.
19 to hit.
Yeah.
19 will hit.
All right. So then we will add in 2d8, d4. So 27. Another 30 points of damage.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I just had to read on Bardic Inspiration real quick. And
Imagine
what was
like Amrook like pounding on him, blood splattering up everywhere, and Amrook's just loving it.
that? That's exactly it. How much damage was that after the
30
hit?
points of iron last
30 points?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
94 points of damage.
I feel like we kind of did the same thing to each other as well, so I'm just smiling, and you just see the blood dripping down his face, contrasting off of his pearly whites, and it just looks gruesome but awesome at the same time.
Oh, it's beautiful. It is a thing of you guys are just hammering on each other. Blood everywhere. This is a brutal battle.
Bonus action. Oh no, I used my bonus action for
You did.
action surge, so we will end my turn.
All right. On that, Frank.
Oh man, I'm.
That little D4 comes in handy there, Eric. I like it.
7, 15.
I don't even know what we're actually doing.
Nobody does.
Are we gonna run? Are we not gonna run? Is the question. Who wants to die tonight?
Emerald can't
Frank,
run right now.
This is our standard plan. I don't know what you're confused about.
Frank can't jump over. It's 6. Sorry, I should be able to answer this question.
I would say a tiger can jump over a 6-foot wall pretty damn easy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would give it to him.
Especially a giant tiger.
All right. Hey, I just wanted to make sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
What?
5, 10, 15. Frank's gonna go there and end his turn. Oh, this is gonna be a fucking dumb idea, but that's it.
All right. This frost giant to the south. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? What's he see? He's gonna slide around here. Sees shit going on with his plant growth. Does not know what's going on. Doesn't know D. Shaggins is there yet. But he is tall enough to see Reed off in the distance. No, actually, Reed wouldn't be the first one. I didn't see. He just saw Frank tearing across there. Frank is still outside the plant growth. He's going after Frank.
Yep.
First, that would have the most visibility. Chucking a. How far out is he?
Yes, it's gonna hit. I'm just unless he nat ones it or gets 2, it hits.
Does a 12 hit?
Yes.
24 points of bludgeoning damage to Frank.
Okay, that's
He's still standing, right?
Yeah. Yep. He's still there.
Okay. That's the end of his turn. This nice method is where are you? Okay, so one right down there. He is going to slide around. Cool. And that is all he can do. Frost Giant next to Amrook going to take his opportunity to stand up for half his movement and take the swing. First one at Amrook. Doesn't 16 hit?
Yes. Because the enlarge doesn't do anything for my AC, right?
No.
Yes.
No, it does not.
It doesn't matter what you hit. Air mark goes to 0.
Sorry, one thing I was just checking on the plant growth to make sure I did that right, since we've never used that before. Didn't want to miss anything. Where are you? Oh wait. Shoot. Sorry, I was on an earlier roll. I take that back. Does a 12 hit?
No.
I was not scrolled all the way down. My mistake. So with that, missing on the first swing. Second swing, does a 14 hit?
No.
Oh, coming through on 2. The red eye is scaring him a little bit. He's a little nervous, a little afraid. Not able to do it. So missing on both of those. That Ice Mephant is dead. With that, one more rock attack. Does a 23 hit? As a matter of fact, it does. So as you guys are watching this ongoing battle, a rock comes ripping out from the south, crushing this particular frost giant here. Following up from it, you catch a glimpse of this. As far as frost giants go, he is relatively muscular, beat out a little bit further than normal, rippling with him. You see the dragon helmet on his head, a gnarly-looking axe carried at his side that is jagged and pasty. You see his sharp, his teeth just gnarled as he comes tearing into the battle from the south. After hitting with the rock, he can get to there, and that is the end of his turn. And with that said, we're at the end of the round. What do you guys say we go ahead and pause it here and head into next week?
It's a good call. I think somebody should go back and clip Evan's reactions as they go so that we get the spectrum of emotions.
I'm just gonna want to say this on stream because I'm gonna say this. Not only did I see 3 other frost giants equaling 6, and I'm like, we wouldn't have known. We planned this out. I'm like, we're gonna die. Secondly, I said, we've never really retreated. I thought we would have made, like, we were going to make the smart move to retreat. Like, I thought we were going to think, you know what? Let's not fight this. We are going to die if we do.
Is anybody else surprised our tank is trying to run?
And so I will, the fact that Griswold, like, tried to retreat first and this happened, really makes Griswold Pecker, like, get, like, this big, you know? Like,
I love that Amrook's getting the fuck beat out of him.
I mean, who doesn't?
Like, fuck him.
So,
fuck him.
That's exactly what happened.
Well, you have the mobility feat. I didn't know your eyes went red. I thought you would have said, we're jumping out of this and moving. The fact that your eyes went, like, I didn't know your eyes went red.
I mean, we haven't taken that to learn what causes it, so I understand.
So, and now this happens. Griswold is extremely excited that Harshnag's coming in, but he's also like, I don't know. Maybe it's Evan that's more so feeling this way, but that's it. I
mean, Griswold does look like a pansy a little bit. I'm just gonna say, if I were Harshnag coming into this, I'd be like, "What the fuck is Baby Giant doing?"
Yeah.
Now that Grizzy sees Harshnag, Grizzy's ready to roll.
With that said, we will pick up under that precarious situation next week. I can't wait.
I'm not going to be here next week.
Oh no! All right.
I'm visiting keep playing now. This weekend.
We'll either plan for an alternative or settle by proxy or by committee.
All we need to
How many fireballs you got?
Fireballs, that's it.
I got a couple more.
How many fireballs?
You can drop concentration now, right? So you should be good.
Yeah.
We don't need concentration for fireball.
No. Just wall of fire.
Oh shit, son. All right. See you guys next week.
Thanks everybody for watching.